If you recall, we were trapped in a skeleton world, and I got too sleepy to figure out how to get out. So let's try to actually get out. Rusty daggers. Hey, Ray. So what are my fucking clues here? Check my journal. Give Hargrim a reason to remove Swago from the Dead Nations. Okay, yep. If I can get Swago out of here, I might get out of here. Actually, if I can convince that guy to sign his life away to the true death, that might get him in trouble. Why don't you choose a new name? You can choose a new name. But no, can't you see how you've changed? Would your true name fit you any longer? She pauses, putting her hands up to her cheeks. The corpse bites her lower lip. See, you can let your old name go now. Become something new. But who? What name? Anything you like. She stands quietly for a time. You name me? Think of a name for her.
My journal.
5,000 experience because I have superhuman wisdom. You think of a name, but before you can speak it, the zombie hushes you, drawing close and cupping a hand over her ear. You whisper the name to her. The corpse nods and smiles. Yes. Thank you. Of course, I had some questions. Tell me about Stale Mary. She watches us. All right, good talk. Greetings. I said greetings. Yes, is there something I could help you with? You do need to decide to give yourself over to the true death. I think it may be time for you to release your hold on life. I shall take thy words into consideration. Didn't I have Swago waddle over here last time? There he is. Let's go, homie. I met a skeleton in one of the hallways here that seems to be on the brink of seeking the true death. I will go speak with him now. That's not the quick way. That's a wall. Maybe if I just rest for... you must obtain permission to rest here. Incredible. So we can speak to zombies. We gave that lady a name. Maybe there's something I can do with a cast. Although I feel like a cast is maybe the, like the chaotic evil way to get out of here. I had some questions. Hey, Justin. Why have I become a prisoner? Because they didn't catch me and eat me. I killed other ones. Others? Tell me about the Silent King. We spoke about this last time. Bum. Questions. Swago. Pale-blooded one who sleeps in dust and smells like blooded rat. He first I eat. He smells of blooded rat. But good eat him anyway. He sick of dust, but ripe blood and meat beneath his pale skin. Good to eat. What's a blooded rat? Oh, I just had to get him out of the room. I can, like, rummage for clues now in there. All right, I have to go. Another hot tip from Nick. Swago's chambers. I thought this was just like a room they locked us both in. All right. Cue Pink Panther music. The door's closed. You guys have fun at your skeleton sermon? See you next time. Hey, asshole. No, dude, I kicked you out. Shit, I don't have enough time to fucking Pink Panther him. This metal slab is apparently used as a bed. There looks to be a portion on the side that can be pried open. Do it. Certain that Swago's not coming around, you pry open the small panel and peer inside. There's some sort of a book or journal there. I could update it. The book proves to be Swago's journal. It details his being attacked by a were-rat, his eventual regression into lycanthropy, and his flight from the mortuary after unwittingly slaying and devouring a friend. Looking for a hiding place, he came upon the Warrens of Thought and agreed to serve many as one. Hive mind of the cranium rats gathered there. He is now here in the Dead Nations in order to spy on the undead for many as one, who hopes to one day control this part of the catacombs. Well,
Updated my journal.
Updated the shit out of that. The problem is I'm technically serving many as one, although I guess if I get to the Silent King, I can just drop them. That'll make me friends with the rats. I can't remember if I vowed to do it. Discover the weakness of the Silent King for many as 1 hour. So we don't gotta kill him. We just gotta figure out like that, you know. He's weak to sunlight or some shit. Where's Hargrim? There he is. Maybe he can make it up to me by giving me a list of the Silent King's fears. I had some questions. Did you know Swagos, a cranium rat spy? It draws close to you, smelling of dust and moldering cloth. What is this you speak of? What proof have thee that Swago runs with the brain vermin? Found a journal. He updated it recently.
Updated my journal.
So did I. We shall see. I shall gather Swago and speak to him of this matter within his chambers. Should this be true, I shall owe thee thanks. Okay. Swago, what is this I hear of thee being in league with many as one? What? It is untrue. A cruel rumor, a lie. Dare thou lie in the high priest of the Silent King? No, no, Hargrim, I would never presume. Where is thy journal? Let me see it. Prove thy innocence before the eyes of the Silent King. I beg for your mercy, Hargrim. The dead true shall protect thee here, Swago, but thou shalt never leave these catacombs. Thou shalt continue thy pursuit of the precious true death until... ghouls, don't let him leave. Oh. Mark my words, living. Only the truth protects thee. Do not cast aside thy shield so thoughtlessly. It is done, then. May the Silent King protect us in the future from such filth. That guy talked a little too fucking fast for me. Let's steal his dustman treasure. Probably got a bit of cheese. Because he was a were-rat. And then we just ask the Silent King which band of radiation hurts him the most, and go tell many as one. His head? Okay. Can I get that spell? Probably later. Hey, do I have a spell? Scroll of Elysium's Tear. Scroll of Ice Knife. I forgot that I found these. Allows me to cast Ice Knife, which is level 2, which is good, because all I have at level 2 is Blood Bridge. And Elysium's Tears is... What is this one? Oh, right. This is like the AoE of meteors. Bitchin'. That was probably the right choice.
I don't trust the Gith. I say we leave him behind.
Shut up. Shut up, Mort. He was literally the only one that could hurt were-rats at first. I don't trust the Gith. I had some questions. Can I speak to the Silent King now? It holds up a bony palm. With a creaking groan and a puff of dust, its jaws open to speak. No. Oh, fuck. Why not? No living creature may pass the doors that lead to his throne room, nor would I need... I fucking just helped you. I shall carry thy request to the Silent King. Thank you. The Silent King has spoken. Thou art free to go. Oh.
Updated my journal.
Although I don't think I found out a weakness. Man, it is a long way to level... I'm level 6. It's a long way to level 7. I never found a secret for many as one. Has asked to discover the strengths and weaknesses of the Silent King so that the rats may invade the dead nations and eliminate the living dead. Alright. I'm not sure if I vowed it.
Done.
Maybe I can just tell them about, like, the political infighting, etc. I opened all this shit last time, probably, maybe. Now, we can talk to that guy that was in the tomb now that we know how to speak to the undead. We might also be able to speak to a bunch of people in the mortuary now that I think about it, too, now that we've gained our secret zombie speaking skill. What's this way? Is this just the other way out? It is. It is not. These are just barrels. Bandages, though, for the aspiring. Ooh. Now I'm in the Drowned Nations, which just seems to be a continuation of where I just was. What the hell? A Trocopatica. Alright, let's get him, homies.
What's up?
There's a dustman there.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Power of 1, that's just bonus HP.
I hear your words.
Blasting him, Roger, Roger.
Yeah.
Badly injured. I think we're going to win. Maybe a little overboard there. Looks like the ghouls are helping me.
I will hear you. Balance in all things.
There. 850 experience points. He was supposed to put up a fight. Alright, that's my treasure. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. That's my treasure. Ooh. An arcane hookah pipe. This is a small wooden pipe carved to resemble the head of a demon. The devil's lettuce. This face doesn't look carved so much as calcified. I think these are these weird sewer people again. Hey, fellas. You take your treasure, yes? Take it and go meet thing. What is that thing? Troco Picata, yes? You like? We not like. No. Scary and mean monster. They not like us. Dead now, yes? You're welcome. So Troco is dead. You take treasures, we take meat? Fucking go for it. Take and go, then. Man, what friendly ghouls. Way nicer than that bitch in the city. Oh, another one.
What?
Looks like we're going to be fighting this one the old-fashioned way, homies.
It is I.
Blathering.
Let's get him, fellow ghouls.
Die.
It is done.
All right.
Where the hell's the rest of my gang? Let's go,
Done.
fellas. Just making ghoul noises, huh? What's this? Back to the Dead Nation's catacombs, back to the Warrens of Thought. What the fuck? It connects right to it. We're looking for that thing for Pharaoh, aren't we? Where is it? Rock needs you to fetch 3 rings from his tent. Where was this? Huh. Find the decanter of endless water. A speaking head named Glad. Situated in the Weeping Stone Catacombs, has asked me to fetch a decanter of fresh water. All right, he didn't really go into detail in my journal about where it was going to be. The Bronze Sphere. No, that's Sevtai. Bronze Sphere. Bronze Sphere. He thinks the sphere is located in the deepest part of the catacombs where the water is drawn to the passageways. That's got to be where we get the decanter of water.
Done.
What the hell? Something burned them. Now we're just getting started, Will. We basically talked our way out of the skeleton kingdom.
Done.
There's a wacky monster here, which maybe spat acid. These fucking things. Oh, man. They're just running a train on that Tropitoka. I think I have an AoE spell now, just not memmed. Submerge the Will. Plus 2 AC on myself.
Endure.
And then you cast,
In enduring, grow strong.
I don't know, power of 1 on yourself, I guess.
What's up, Chief? You father of
Oh, I mean, if we can pull them one at a time. No, we cannot. Fight together. We're fine, we're fine. Now, not so much.
Things true.
Alright, now we're fine. Okay.
All right.
Oh, this is locked. Not for
Forced
long.
opened.
Bash succeeded. Enchanted punch daggers. Plus 1. It's a lot of shit there. Infinite recall. Oh, that's the identify drop. Neat.
What's the word, Chief? Okay.
God damn it.
I hear your path is mine.
Might have to use that other Nick tip where I just put things on my hotbar.
Opened.
Why is it locked if it's empty? What is this? Some creature passed this way in a hurry, as evidenced by these scattered pieces.
Done. Done.
Leverage this bonus AC for now. Oh boy. Let's not leverage this bonus for now. They can kill the Tropitoka, although that guy's worth a lot. Get started on the babies before they kill him.
Die.
And then run so they fight amongst each other again. Ah, we didn't get the XP for him. It's probably hard to steal that kill.
It's true.
It's a good thing I'm free to leave, because the Nameless one's in some pretty rough shape. Let's look at his spell book for when we rest again. I haven't identified, actually. We can identify those things we found, but for level 2, Power of 1's fine, but I want Ice Knife. I throw a dagger of ice 50 feet. Fires a magical ice dagger that hits them for 2 to 8 per dagger. When the ice knife strikes a solid object, it also explodes. I remember this. This is in 5th edition. Oh, they're paralyzed. They gain 1 additional ice dagger for every 2 levels after the 3rd level, which is 1. So I shoot 2 daggers. And then I have Elysium's Tears, which is that sweet AoE. I will drop one of these. There. Alright, good hustle.
Done.
Oh, this is openable. For a needle and thread. You know what? I'll live without it.
What's up?
I shall serve.
Christ, this place is big. It's neat,
All
though.
right.
Because it's like broken up into wings. Those two are just making out. I'm kind of afraid to fight two at once. Looks like they're getting gangbanged by those bird things. Another dead dustman. Maybe one of these is the guy he's looking for.
I'm gone.
Yeah, uninjured, uninjured. Let's just go this way first. As you open the gate, a cold wind rushes forth. You begin to shiver as you hear the sound of a voice whispering. Although you cannot make out what it says. In a second, it is gone and all is silent. You realize that you've been here before and have a strong feeling that your companions must not follow you in. Uh-oh. Wait here for me. Don't die to that guy.
I'm gone.
Tomb. Well, hello.
All right.
I have no room in my inventory for any treasures I find here. Oh! Oh! Is that a booby trap? Antler axe, you know what? No. I think the floor might be trapped.
Like this.
Huh.
I'm gone.
I just get to
Feels like
start
I can
over.
strain through someone's bowels. This isn't where I wanted to go.
Yeah, no shit, nameless one. Oh, what the? Silver bracelet. I'll trade you these rags. A tomb key 1. Let's swap it for... I've never seen a cobblestone before again, so let's keep that. Fuck. Drop that. That's just bonus HP. We'll switcheroo. Another pipe. Swap the bandages. And a silver bracelet. Shit. Copper earrings worthless.
This isn't where I wanted to go.
Identify the pipes. I thought I look at them. Scroll spell. It's an abyssal pipe. It knows cloud kill. Holy shit. That's for an emergency. I know cloud kill's not to be fucking trifled with. I don't have enough lore to just passively identify, which is a shame. I have a key. It won't let me leave with it, though.
This isn't where I wanted to go.
Oh, I can use this, though, to identify the other pipe. Okay. You wait here, Lim Lim. Or maybe I have the key and I die on purpose. I have just... The abyssal pipe, okay. I think so. I think that's like your thing because you're alone, is he starts over when he dies. So we die on purpose. Yeah, let's do it, Nixon. Let's put these things that we're definitely never going to use in our quick bar. Wrong item type. Well, fuck you too. Huh.
All right.
Keep dodging these ice knives by accident. Must be having a real hell of a time dying here. Turns out being immortal is a great thing to do when you're a wizard. I guess that's why you get liches. Oh!
Like this.
That's how I died in the other
Feels
room.
like I've been
Okay.
through a shredder. What am I doing here?
Okay, yeah, now I'm in a new area. Here we go. The key is probably what determines where I go, I would wager. Tomb key 2. Okay, back we go.
Like this. Feels like I've been through a shredder. This isn't where I wanted to go.
The nameless one's very observant. This isn't where I wanted to go. I think that's all I wanted. Goodbye.
Worse than last time.
Worse than last time. Luckily, I'm not getting amnesia, even though they imply that I do when I die. You strain trying to raise the sarcophagus lid, but your efforts are in vain. It appears to be locked firmly in place. But I have all the keys. It is extremely important to record your journey so that you might learn from them. The greater need, however, is that the sources of information you use to uncover this mystery need to be protected when they are found. If key figures, documents, or oracles are somehow removed either by death or destruction, then you'll never know who or what you are or how you came to be this way. What? The craftsmanship is exquisite. The panel is inset into the wall with the precision only a master craftsman could achieve. You think the panel can recess into the wall further. Give it a nudge. The panel slides into the wall with the slightest pressure. You hear click. Okay, maybe I just got to push all of them, or in a certain order. I suspect that we'll continue to die and be reborn until we finally get our life right. I do not know what we have to do to bring that about, though, and therein lies the frustration. Is this some sort of karmic cycle? As I gather, some incarnations have committed terrible crimes, but also there have been a number of incarnations where we've learned to do nothing but good. Are these incarnations intended as punishments? I don't know. And that's the only real truth I can offer in these carvings. I don't know. At what point does the I get separated from the we? At what point am I freed of the shackles of the actions of these other incarnations? At what point am I allowed to be me without the weight of these past lives? Examine the panel, give it a nudge. I'm guessing I did all this. I've lost lifetimes because of my killer. I cannot deceive him, so I must kill him. I tried to throw him off the scent. I left false bodies, tailored in such a way to placate him. I roamed those outer planes, hoping to use distance as a shield. I built this tomb filled with traps to try and kill the killer. I hid. All I bought was time. The attacks inevitably begin again, with more fury than before. Deceptions are useless. Somehow the killer always knows that I live, and no matter where on the plains I hide, he finds me, eventually. Give it a nudge. There is nothing that can be done. Memories are gone, perhaps never to return. With every death, I lose part of me. How can one be immortal and still die? He told me that my mind is weakening with every death. I asked him how this could be, since I have 19 wisdom, but he could not answer. He was of no use. I butchered him so that no other incarnation would ever benefit from his uselessness. Yep, give it a nudge. Oh, these are crude. Maybe I got better as carving as I went. They said, so you've been divided. You're one of many men. You bear many names, but each has left their scars on your flesh. Go on. Lost one, immortal one, incarnation's end, man of 1,000 deaths, the one doomed to life, restless one of many. The one whom life holds prisoner, the bringer of shadows, the wounded one, misery bringer, Yemeth. I grow weary. Yep, okay. The panel is finally crafted. Okay, yep, give it a nudge. The inscription looks like the directions on your back that Mord read you in the mortuary. I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that'll shed some light on the center of the matter. Farod can fill you in on the rest of the chant if he's not a dead book already. Center Journal Farod. Continue and refresh your memory. Don't lose the journal. We'll be up the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal and find Farod. Okay. Continue. To your surprise, there's one more line. One that Mort didn't read to you. Don't trust the skull. Huh. That's a shame, because he's really strong. What little life there is in this world is draining out this hole in my body. The world can burn, the plains can burn. Just give me life. I'll destroy this life so badly. Break it, smash it, stain it in blood and feces, so you cannot live it either. Let all creation burn, for I cannot die. Okay, that's a mad bro panel. Give it a nudge. That's every one. That's every single one. What, did I not read this one? Fear names. Names have power and identity. Others can use names as weapons. Names are a hook that can be used to track you across the plains. Remain nameless and you shall be safe. I am the nameless one. Give it a nudge. How did I miss one? The sarcophagus lid moves with ease. You open the sarcophagus, only to discover a single key lying within. There's no body. Nothing of any worth.
Updated
Yoink.
my journal.
I've updated my journal. That, dear diary, that was fucking weird. Goodbye. Hey, hey, hey. Uh-oh. What's this? An inscription. At last I have you. Never again will you torment me, for no mortal man can escape these walls. Seek the keys and embrace death with each that you find. Oh, I probably just die when I'm holding the key.
Like this. Feels like I've been through a shredder.
Whip. Huh. We've been everywhere, haven't we? Ow. Oh, what's this? No, I was over here too, wasn't I? Now where am I? Oh.
I'm gone.
Oh, hello, hello. The Axe of Torment. As if from the depths of Baator, torment shall be brought upon your enemies, and with time, its strength will only grow. This spell summons a mystical giant battle axe. The axe strikes a specified individual targets for 1 to 8 points of damage. In addition, as a final blow, the axe will cause a magical effect to occur at random. Suffer an additional bonus damage. Suffer a bunch of damage. Be paralyzed. At level 9 plus, the following new effects can occur. Fire damage, ice damage, randomly teleported away from me, turned to stone, or pure damage, which cannot be resisted. Usable only by mages. Level 3 wizard, I can cast this. Bloody teardrop shit. There's too much dope stuff here. Hang on, portal. Identify, I'm too stupid to identify it. Ah, Christ. I don't think I need the tomb keys, but what do I think of the game so far? Well, I'm having a real item problem here. Let's just drop these on the ground. And then I will read the book. My inventory is not full. Okay, copy the spell book. And then I'm going to take the battle axe. Alright. Later place. Don't worry, guys, I'm fine. Let's not talk about what happened, though. Actually, no, let's talk about fucking Mort being a fucking fibber.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
The fucking tattoo said... I want to hear all of it this time. Read it. Keep going. What's it say after that? What about don't trust the skull?
Updated my journal.
Oh, that bit at the end? Well, I figured it was washed, so I didn't want to read that out loud. Really? What do you think it means? Do you think it refers to you? I doubt it. I mean, you can trust me, right, Chief? Are you lying to me? I have 19 wisdom. What's your problem, Chief? I haven't steered you wrong yet. I don't like the fact you didn't read that line. I'd like to know what else you've neglected to mention since we've been traveling together. Nothing. I've told you everything. Well, almost everything, but nothing, dangerous. If there's anything else, I suggest you tell me now. Yeah, I should fucking muscle him out of my group. Saved my life countless times. Chief, seriously, there's nothing else. I wouldn't hold out on you. Why didn't you tell me about the extra line? Just a loop. Alright. How'd you die? No idea, Chief. Kind of forgot how I died. Can't say I blame myself much. At least there was something waiting for me after I died, even if it is life as a floating skull. Could have been worse. What happened to your body? I don't know, alright. It's just gone. He glares at you. But don't think I miss it. Because I am happy just the way I am, and I don't need your half-wit judgments or snide remarks. Let's go. Shake a leg. Not convinced you had some sort of walking curse that's destined to fall. Okay, see ya. We'll probably live. Let's get him, boys.
Huh?
Keep the other one off us.
Alley bread.
Oh, it passed the check. All right, he's running. Get this one.
What? Ew, dog body.
Valley.
Die.
That's 800 experience if we get the big fellas, and you're trapped, so see ya. Pretty good shit. A bronze sphere for Farod, perfect. So I guess there's just some bonus XP if we side with the rat people.
Balance in all things.
Do you have room? Oh, fucking thank God you do.
Your path is mine.
Because we got a real inventory conundrum going on.
What's up, Chief?
I'm gone.
Is this a campaign setting? TTA? Well, yeah, like Planescape's a rule set, like Shattered Sun or Faerun or whatever, Sword Coast. I think conversation options are hidden if I don't have the prerequisite stats, Celador. Clot charms are good, but we're jammed up. We're just chock full of everything. All right, sealed passage. We want to go this way. Come no closer, human. I'm here to help. Okay, I didn't help. Sorry. That's on me, I guess. I could definitely use a nap, that's for sure. A bronze bracelet.
It is I. Your path is mine.
Done.
Endure. Your path is mine.
I'm gone.
Oh, here we go. This is where it was all flooded. A slight murmur and susurrs emanates from these openings as if there was something dwelling within. I have to find the decanter. Why do I hear noises? I thought I killed everything here. So that's flooded. Where's the decanter? Oh, that's a lot of you.
What's the word, Chief?
We can just run.
You got a face only a sledgehammer can love. And
We're running. They fucking hit our man Decan.
what's up? You got a face only a sledgehammer
I
can
hear
love.
your words.
As
Just try to peel him back one at a time, I guess. Here's what we'll
sure,
do.
why not?
Run in and yell at one, and then we just run back.
Filthy
It worked.
snivelers. Damn it.
I can walk on it when it's flooded? Oh. Well, let's get these guys out of the way first. This strategy's
Sure, why
going
not?
flawlessly.
You father of trolls.
Yeah, that guy's just made it a HP. What is this? The totems are clearly outdated. This is definitely a dangerous area to ghouls.
I'm gone.
Oh man, that's a lot of commons. Alright, let's go back to the flooded part. That XP's
What?
flying in. He's gonna hit 5 very
I
soon.
will hear you.
He's getting close to a double level. Fighter 5, Mage 5.
I shall serve.
All right.
What's up, Chief? Good as done.
Oh, Mort, because he can fly.
What's the
Amazing.
word, Chief?
That is a
Okay.
wonderful touch. Do you have the decanter? Oh boy. Guess whose inventory is full?
Balance. Your will be done.
Maybe just pull these into the ghouls over here.
All right.
Sanctuary! Help us! You guys said you were hungry, right? Boy, do I have a surprise for you.
Did you see that?
The ghouls have the forethought to run for their lives. Well, unlives. I forgot to do the thing where I just have Mort pull one at a time. Go get him, fella.
Did you see that?
Well, Ghoul didn't make it. Take his copper commons. We'll use those.
What's up?
All right, try to
Sure,
find
why
some
not?
more shit to pull. Well, there they are.
Plain swine. Sure, why not?
It failed. It failed.
Slattern.
Actually, the nameless one has a bit of health. He can tank if we put him in front. I just took 8 damage. That hurt.
I'm gone.
Huh? You father of trolls.
Oh no, you're right in front, homie. Get out of there.
What?
Oh, it's the number keys to switch characters. That's handy.
By the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Oh, there you go. He leveled up.
What's up? Sure, why not? Oh, you alley-bred dog.
All right, let's level him up. +1 edged weapon. Saving throws have improved. 5 hit points. 6 hit point from his con. He has 44 total. I have 40 total. 46. We're pretty rounded group.
Yeah, good as done.
What the hell else is going on over here? We're looking for that decanter, actually. So you need to make some room, young man. Receiving log page. I don't think we'll ever use these. I'm going to drop some of these fucking skulls. I have a feeling they do nothing since we've sided with the were-rats. And the were-rats seem to respawn, so... Actually, can I give you Swago's head and these keys? And you can give me those infinite recalls. There we go. Nobody's going to be using these keys. Just put them on his quick bar. And the needle and thread. And the bandages. Bloody teardrop. We don't know what it does. Not for long, though. The Tear of Saluday. Permanent +1 Constitution. Hello. Usable only by lawful good characters. Whoops. So not me. An enchanted battle axe +1. That's okay. Well, unless I get some lawful good characters in my party, we might just sell that. This glistening red tear was shed by the martyred Harmonium officer Saluday when he was put to death on the Harmonium's home plane of Ortho. Mistaken as a member of the hated Revolutionary League, Saluday's obedience and loyalty was such that he couldn't bring himself to challenge the allegations of his superiors. At the moment of his execution, 3 tears fell from his right eye and turned to stone as they fell upon the flagstones of the square. Ironically enough, an anarchist subsequently revealed the Harmonium's mistake to the public, discrediting them. Ever since, the tears of Saluday have been considered relics of the Harmonium and used as a lesson to the evils of unquestioning obedience by the Revolutionary League. Okay.
Huh? Okay.
I need that decanter. That's probably it there.
What? Okay.
He can't... I can't reach it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Done.
What's up, Chief? Stupid yabo. What's the word? Good as done.
Okay, we're fine, we're fine. I don't know if I can actually solo one of these with my ability.
You sod.
Answer yes. There it is, the decanter. A slight murmur, yep, that's... Why does the one guy show the number? I clicked it by accident, which I guess I kind of prefer. Alright. Now we have to go back to town and sleep.
All right.
And change our spells, sell some stuff. I don't want to cut through the Warrens of Thought.
Done.
That was neat, though. That was neat that Mort could fly over stuff.
Done.
Open.
All right.
Okay, I don't actually have that decanter identified, so I can't help you just yet, little fella. But we got the bronze thing. Oh, right, I was going to see if this guy wants to talk now.
All right.
This is the corpse of a man with a surprised look on his beak-nosed face. It's hard to tell how he died. As the corpse replies to you, its voice rattles in its throat. No, beast, must run. Why do I feel so numb? Am I drunk? Can I feel me hands and me legs? What? Last thing I remember is being pushed in here. The boy's being slashed by some big piking thing. Who are you? Who in the nine hells are you? Show yourself. Ah, by the hairy earth of Pan himself, I'm dead, ain't I? I'm afraid so. Always knew it'd come down to this. Tell me, Cutter, am I still in the catacombs? Yes. The corpse's voice is bitter. Figures. Do him a good turn and they'll do nothing for you. Right. I just wanted to ask some questions. What happened to you? We and me boys had just popped this crypt, and it was harder than picking a chastity belt, I'm telling you. After tearing and prying at the door for a little past eternity, got in here and we're looking at opening the main crypt when me blood started shouting, and this thing slashes me and dumps me into this crypt. I'm fighting it, and I hear them start running. Me bloods. What happened to him, eh? Where be Bert? Loadin'? They make it, or they in the dead book? I have no idea who those people are. Ah, well, let's hope they didn't, filthy running pikers. What can you tell me about the catacombs? These are me stomping grounds. Lots of rape crypts down here, near untouched by anyone in over well, a lot of years by my reckoning. Me and the boys have cracked a lot of crypts down here. We just got to this one when the problem happened. What crypts can you tell me about? There's one to the left of the entrance with a bunch of them Vargy ghoul heads flying about. Don't want to be messing there without a lot of torches and some crossbows. There's a crypt of pretty tiles to the right of the entrance and down a ways. Then there's the one I was exploring before the unfortunate circumstance. I figure that the crypt with the pretty tiles has some secret about it. It smells different. And there's a secret chamber somewhere abouts, but I can't figure a way into it. Where is it? Down through the drowned nations away. Can't remember exactly where, though. That must have been the one just for me. What can you tell me about the catacombs? Some other questions? Tell me about yourself. Gris the Vulture. They called me that on account of being able to smell out crypts and snatch the best loot before anyone else knew it was there. Spent most of my time picking at dead bodies. Why'd you ask? Quinn was looking for you. Quinn's charm? If that stuff-and-filled pox-ridden whoreson sent you down here for that, you're in the wrong place, Berg. That thing's back in the buried village. Where? Berg, if I wasn't dead, you can bet you'd never be dragging that chant for me, but since I'm a deader now, I'll tell you. It's buried in the refuse on the left side of Marta, the corpse ripper's house. You ain't averse to digging in refuse. No, I am not. Thank you.
Updated my journal.
I've updated my journal.
All right.
So we've got that thing for... I think we found the Ferrot item too, didn't we? The bronze orb. Yeah, there it is. This simple bronze sphere is about a foot across, but it's surprisingly light, as if hollow inside. Although its basic appearance is normal enough, the sphere somehow manages to offend the rest of your senses. The texture of the sphere, just the feel of it, gives off the impression it's an egg that's just about to burst open. Just touching it makes your skin crawl. To make matters worse, the faint smell of rotten custard emanates from it. I missed the trap tomb down there? Oh no. Dead nations. Whoops. I have the thing. I wonder if he opens the door for free. I do. Show it to me, Burke, and I'll raise the gate. Okay. Alright, come on back in. Ooh, can I just come and go now that I have it? As long as I don't turn it in? Maybe. Alright, I've got room to search for that thing next to Marta's house. Necklace of hollow teeth. This is a necklace made of pointed teeth. Examining it more closely, you see that each of the teeth has been hollowed out, as if it could carry a small amount of liquid. That's weird. Alright, let's equip like a bunch of identifies. And then sleep. I don't know if it's poison for Mort, because Quint did want it. I had some questions for you, specifically nap time. Where'd the necklace go? I just fucking had it, didn't I? Did I not take it? Am I dumb? Am I a dumb? Maybe identify that.
Done. All right.
I didn't take it. It is Quint's poison charm. When used, it has the ability to cure various types of poisons. Neat. The decanter of endless water. This is an ordinary-looking stoppered flask that somehow holds an endless supply of water. This might be useful for putting out fires or some such task. Yeah, it just cures poison. And half my party's fucking undead, so we'll just give it back to Quint. Some goodwill. Yeah, what I need, I do. Da-da-da-da. You pass the object to him and he caresses it, looking over it carefully for nicks and scratches. Done your part, eh? I do mine. He passes you a bag that jingles heavily with coin. We be quits now. You need anything, talk to Quint, eh? He turns away from you, wrapped in his acquisition. Let's trade. Yep, I gotta go back in and give that to the stone face guy. An enchanted battle axe? No, I'm gonna get rid of this. The pipes are probably wonderful. That's Uhir's knife, which I forget where Uhir is. Isn't he in here in the village somewhere? We took that knife off a ghoul, if I recall. Swago's head, which we maybe give to the fucking one of many. We are pretty flush right now.
Ooh, looks
Also,
like my skills have increased.
should we talk about the fact that I'm still fucking topless and so is Mort? You leveled up, by the way. Well done. Fighting skills have improved. Hey, Fat Pep. Let's go find Uhir. Give him that dagger. He should be called Uhir.
Done.
There you are. I have your knife. Da-da-da-da. He takes the knife and holds it lovingly high your back. I mean, lucky knife. Thanks, Cutter. And you, he lectures his knife, shaking it. Don't you go running off again. He slides the blade into his sheath with a smile.
Updated my journal.
Quest complete. Updated my journal. Hopefully, Bar lets us back in. I need to go in. Yeah, pour that water on the guy. And then, yeah, there was the one trap tomb which was filled with those bats, which we ran from. If we're careful, we might be able to kill them all. But let's go talk to Stoneface first, I guess. Who's right here? I don't have any tattoos. We haven't actually been to the surface since last week. I have the flask. Here it is. A note of eagerness creeps into Glid's dead voice. You have it? Pour some of its water across my lips, and I shall tell you. Here you go. The clear water from the flask trickles across the stone lips, diluting the filthy flow that spews from the holes. As you watch, the ditch's water slowly dissipates entirely, the dirty taint of it replaced by clear, fresh water. He groans in ecstasy. After a moment, he says, "Do you wish your answer now or later?" Now? Seek out the woman called Namel. She resides in Clerk's Ward in Upper Sigil. I know not where exactly. Best of luck in your quest, immortal. Questions?
Updated my journal.
Oh, I guess question time is over. You know, boss, I was getting really sick of his constant pauses anyway. It's a good thing he fuck off,
I
Mort.
feel stronger.
I feel stronger putting up with that shit. Level up. +1 intelligence gained from specialization bonus. Spell memorization abilities have increased. +1 characteristics point, which is going right into wisdom. Your intelligence surpasses that of mortal men. There's no limit to the amount of spells you can put in your spell book. Whoa, thank God, apparently. Whoops. Check my spell book. I really don't have that many more slots. I get an extra ice knife, I guess. Intelligence increased permanently. I mean, +1 intelligence just by being a wizard's pretty dope. Alright, so that's Dead Nations. Hello? Monsters. I think somebody mentioned 22 is the most wisdom I should need. I want to say I can get the last two with tattoos and items, but we might have to put another stat point in wisdom. We'll see. This should... No, that's the Thought Warrants. This is the wacky one, which was a trap. And then, yeah, where's the one with the shiny mosaic or whatever? Mosaic Crypt is there. Maybe, I don't know if I want to give more to Body, if I even can. It seems kind of handy that he can fly over shit. This is why I got fucking bamboozled.
The Karak sings true.
Everybody just pick a dance partner.
Balance in all things. It is I.
Are they just gonna come forever, actually? I think so. I think so.
Die.
I suppose this is infinite XP if I can survive, but they're gonna get the nameless one soon.
I'm hurt.
Oh shit, there was a second thing. Let's just go for the fucking brave boy loot. Or die.
A dead horse.
Oh,
Huh.
feel all stiff.
I thought I'd get sent back to the mortuary when I died there. You guys didn't lose any items or anything, did you? I can't tell. I mean, we have the sphere. I think everything that I want is still here. I'll just assume everything's fine. Only 30,000 to go for level 8. Alright, well, see ya. The trap tomb is inside the Dead Nations entrance. Okay, let's check that one then.
Done.
And then we can go give Farod his weird little egg. You guys wait here.
Done.
No, I've been in here before. The caps are rusted. It's a mystery for another time.
Done.
Dead Nations are here. Antechamber of the Silent King's throne room. See, I imagine that place just fills up with poison gas or something, which shouldn't be a problem to the nameless one.
All right. All right. I'm gone.
Sealed passageway, that's where I was. This goes to the Warrens of Thought, which...
All right.
Shouldn't this be sealed or whatever so rats can't get in?
All right. Failed.
Yep, okay. Yeah, whatever. That's enough exploring. Get rid of these ghouls that talk like they have kazoos in their throats.
I'm gone.
We'll look one more time, but I don't know how I would unrust those caps. The names and warnings inscribed in the stone have been chipped away. All the caps are rusted. Warnings.
Done.
Ah. Does just seem to be ooze. Maybe something happens if I let the ooze kill me.
So again it has come to pass. Shall we proceed?
Doesn't seem that way later, Gators. The mystery of that tomb will be lost to the ages.
All right.
Good news, Farod. We can figure out what the fuck's going on about this game, basically. I have the bronze sphere. 15,000 experience points. His eyes gleam as you hand him the bronze sphere. He touches it gingerly, almost reverently. You, Corp, such a gamble you were and paid off handsomely you have. He studies his reflection in the sphere and tisks. The years have been cruel to me, I see. I did what you asked. I want some answers. He doesn't even look at you as you speak. His attention is swallowed by the sphere. Yes, ask your questions. Very important, your questions. What do you know about me? Why was I told to seek you out? He studies you with a critical eye. Stay your weapons for what I'm about to say, Corpse, for it could be your ears will take offense. My ears no longer care, but yours are still fresh for the burning, it seems. You have my word that I'll stay my hand. The truth. The truth was stretched a bit from my mind and my tongue when we first spoke. In all terrible honesty, I know little about you. He raises a withered finger, yet hear me out, yes? You're a cutter who plays at being dead, as I see. Farad squints at you. Some time ago you came to me like you are now, but not. Just strolled right into Illwind Court and said you wanted an audience with me. An audience with you? Aye, an audience. He chuckles like whispering sand, like I was royalty. He seems amused, but there's an edge to his voice. You knew the right things to say, you did. Oh, yes. You spoke the chant like a governor, born and true, and I listened. What did I want from you? He gives a mock bow, his crutch creaking as he leans against it. Oh, Farad, great collector king, you says. I have come before you to request a boon. A boon, I says. What could I offer a man of such obvious strength? Go on. He wags his crooked finger. And you asked for a strange thing. You says, Lord Farad, I ask for courtesy. Your collectors roam throughout the hive. If they should find my body, I want it kept safe. That's all I ask. He shrugs. A simple boon. Is that all you know? Before you can speak, you suddenly feel a prickling in your skull as Farad speaks the word boon. And the smell of blood and fear rushes through your nostrils. Farad is hiding something that happened in the past involving you, and it scares him. The boon he granted you was no simple matter. So you granted my boon just like that? There's nothing to be gained from it for you. Why'd you even agree to it? He falls silent for a moment. A dead man can keep no promises, and promises to a dead man are easy enough to make, Corpse. You're a merchant, Farad, not a Samaritan. There must have been another reason. Aye. Farad's face suddenly peels back in fury, his skin flushing red. After you'd strung up a score of my blood on the hive walls to die, I had enough reason to promise you the plains themselves. Then your butchering self comes to my home, my kip, to demand a boon of me? He calms himself, though his face is still flushed. Aye, I agreed. Let's not be too generous here. I'm sorry for what it's worth. Just more words is usually more wise. No matter, them bodies serve me well enough. The Dusties pay the same for fresh debtors as for old. Was that the only reason you agreed to my request? You knew things about me, things only I knew. You knew I was greedy for something beneath sigil, and you put a name and picture to it. The bronze sphere, you said. I didn't think you'd fetch it for me, Chuckles. Yet did you? Aye, the planes turn in strange ways. That's all you know? All I know, nay. But it's all I know about you. All right, what'd you take off my body? I took nothing. His face splits a grin. Then I wasn't the one that found your body. Who did? His smile widens, pulling the pasty folds of flesh back from his face like a curtain. My daughter, the rose of my eye, the sweetest of my family, and the sharpest wit of them all. He licks his dry lips and sighs in mock sadness. Such a cruel tongue on her. Who?
Updated my journal.
My darling girl Anna. She found you, dead as a debtor can be, in a place where most collectors wouldn't go for a mountain of coppers. Could be she plucked something off you, could be not. He leans in, shaking his head. You'll have to ask her, for it's not her dad's place to say. You always take a cut from your workers. What did she give you? Ah, yes, my tribute. He folds his withered hand over his crutch almost protectively. There's no telling what was from you or not, corpse. Most like there was nothing. A truth. My patience is at an end. If you don't hand over what was stolen me, I'll see to it the dustmen know where you are. That seems a little bit nicer than me destroying their entire village. He's silent for a moment. He taps his finger against his crutch. Well? Da-da-da-da. Where's the decency of man gone? He grumbles, shaking his head. A courtesy I'm doing you, corpse. Such a courtesy. Farad parting with anything. It'd be the dead book for me if anyone heard. Wait here. Move not a yard. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Dear diary, I didn't. After a long while, Farad returns, his crutch clacking against the flagstones. In his hands, he holds a number of items which he passes off to you. You'll be silent on this and accept the blessing that I even remembered. A few hundred coppers, a scrap of paper, and a ring. His daughter. Found you. Yep, okay, where is she? Where's Anna? He shrugs. She's hiding in the shadows here, I expect, listening to us trade the chant. I called for her after you went below. Had to ask her if you were really in the dead book when she found you or not. He chuckles dryly, then takes a deep breath and calls out to the darkness, Anna, stop mithering in those shadows and come greet our guest.
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
She was right there. Level up? Uh-huh. She a tiefling or something, maybe?
Oh, what now?
Well, she's got a voice. Actually, she might be a thief and she'll join us. We can give her that dagger. You turn and see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. You didn't even hear her enter the chamber. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that's flicking back and forth as you watch. You gonna show me where you found my body? The girl ignores you and turns to Farad. What's this about that? I'm not playing the leash pull with this scarred dog, so I'm not. Get one of your other gullies to do it. Anna rose in my eye. Have I not taught you to respect the dead? A thin smile worms across Farad's face. And he makes a slight bow towards you. This resourceful corpse needs to know where you found him. What are you on about? He's not a debtor? Yes, my mistake. He nods and his voice drops dangerously. Yet, my darling Anna, that still makes it your mistake. For this one only had one foot in the dead book when you brought him to me. He taps his crutch against the flagstones with a light tap. He woke up, sought me out, most embarrassing. So, she glances at you, then shrugs. He shouldn't be playing dead or on the hive while I'm about, or he'll wake up in Dusty's arm, he will. Maybe you could have just fucking checked to see if I was dead. Maybe you could have been more careful, and maybe you wouldn't have been lying face down and some stones still on the alley cobbles like a debtor, eh? Maybe I should show you a filthy corpse pirate. Maybe you can just tell me where you found me. Show him where you found his body, Anna. Farad taps his crutch again for emphasis. Take him to the haunted alley. Farad studies Anna for a moment, then grins and turns to you. If you happen to lose my darling Anna on the way to the alley corpse, you come back and see Farad. I'll guide you.
Updated my journal.
She sneers at Farad, then throws a glance at you. Come on, then. Keep your steps quick, Jig. I have little time to waste on the likes of you. I am done with the buried village, actually. Let's go. Anna points at the door in front of you. Through there's where you want to be. All right, let's go. Hey, she did join.
Aye?
She's got her own punch daggers, but hang on, I've got some really dope ones for you. You'll go from 1 to 4, 2 to 8, plus 2, and plus 1 luck. Anna's vest. What the hell are you wearing? Anna's vest is similar to leather armor, but it seems more flexible and allows her greater freedom of movement. You're not certain what creature's hide, if any, was used to make this vest, but it seems durable enough. 3 straps help secure the front, and a staggered series of bracers run down the left arm. If necessary, Anna can slip her punch daggers into the bracers to conceal them. Only 3 straps keep those jugs in. Careful. Jesus. Have a little modesty, like, well, no, I'm topless. He's covered. Only 1 hit point that time. Oh, that was probably a mage level. Spell memorization is increased. And he gets a level 3 balance in all things. Okay. I really don't want to go in there in the middle of the night. Let's go to the tent. Where am I? I'm in the hive. Okay, the painted door to the tenement of thugs. There's the tattoo parlor right there. Holy shit, that's
Alright.
perfect. It's too dangerous to rest here. Well, I'll just shop in the middle of the night then.
Are you daft? We'll draw the lady's gaze if we stay here, we will.
No. Greeting. What's wrong? What the fuck is this? Why is Anna interrupting me? Anna turns to you, and you suddenly realize she's frightened. Are you so pig-eager to dance in the lady's shadow you'll bandy words with this one? Let's give this place a laugh before we get penned in the dead book. What? It's Fel. She throws a fearful glance at the creature. Presumably Fel. Let's be away, aye. No good'll come of being here. Hang on, what's the fucking problem? He's a Dabbus. Who's not a Dabbus, aye? He walks on the ground. Anna's voice drops to a whisper and she starts trembling. No more questions. Let's give this place a laugh, aye? No, we're gonna fucking talk about this. It said he's a Dabbus who isn't a Dabbus, and the time's close when the lady's gaze will fall upon him, so it will. You mean the Lady of Pain? Aye. And heed your tongue. Anna makes another semicircle in the air in front of her as you mention the lady's name. The Dabbus work for the lady, and she protects him, except Fel. I want to fucking get some tattoos. Please, nay. No good'll come of it. Anyone speaking to Fel could draw the lady's gaze. I'm buying some fucking tattoos. She flushes as if slapped. She snarls, her tail lashing and her familiar anger resurfacing. I don't know why I bother. Go on. Talk to him till your tongue slits your own throat. Very fucking well. I just want some fucking tattoos. Christ. There's a tattoo of her. That's creepy. Ooh. I can have multiple tattoos, can't I? Invokes Hold Undead. It vanishes. No thanks. +1 intelligence, and I get 1 extra spell slot of each. That's probably a good pickup. Tattoo of the Skull. +1 luck. No, that's temporary. +1 charisma, -1 wisdom. No. +1 Thaco. +1 to all damage with all attacks. That's nice. Tattoo of Insight, +1 intelligence. I could wear one of those. Tattoo of Revelation, +2 intelligence. Do I have one with wisdom? +1 wisdom. Tattoo of the Spirit. Tattoo of the Soul is +2 to wisdom. Perfect. $6,000, but I came up just a little shy. A simple silver ring. Where'd I get this? That is most of my dollary dues, but I can only wear 3 tattoos, right? Don't I already have one on? What was this one? I like... that's a tough call. Done. I only have 2 tattoos. I almost got tricked there. I almost got tricked. So we'll probably take 2... I'll take the 2 wisdom and then I'll take the bonus spell slots. There. Bye. Boop. Just sew that right on. Perfect. Look at that. 22 wisdom. 20 intelligence. Look at all this room for activities in my spell book. Ah, shit. I was supposed to be looking for someone that sold magic in this town, didn't I? Because we're actually pretty light on the spells. Another ice knife. Okay, not too shabby. Let's go to the flop house. I want to explore with the sun up.
Done.
I actually wonder if I'm strong enough to kill that guy yet that's just standing outside the flop house I pissed off a long time ago. Hey, fellas. It is. It is the Step Brothers reference. Southwestern. Okay. I have 1 slot below my eye. Oh, right. It's the one I took. It's the one I took from giving that person their name, so never mind. Fact, I didn't bamboozle me. Well, I don't have money for a 3rd tattoo right now, so... I forget who it was that said 22 intelligence was the sweet spot. Maybe it was Wyverns. Yeah, definitely gotta wait for sunup. I can't see where I'm fucking going here. Alright. Okay, he's right here.
Yeah.
That's good and bad. Give him the Axe of Torment.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Do you have any abilities? Detect traps, use thieving skills, enter stealth mode. Alright, none of those. Maybe if I didn't start the fight already.
Disrupted.
He just fucking bent me over in one hit.
I'm hurt.
Jesus Christ.
Encore.
Thought I'd lost you that time.
I mean, the guy's already mad at me, so I have to get rid of him sooner or later. Day 14, I think 2102 is where we were. Nope.
Done.
How fucking hard is that guy? I've been wanting to play Adam. I'm waiting for Adam to go on sale.
Done.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm hurt.
Just, okay, someone's running like an idiot and I don't like it.
Done.
Endure. Your path is mine.
That's why I want to get rid of him, is he's just blocking this intersection. Alright, we gotta sleep this off. Could I rest here? 5 coppers? There's even more people in my party, you idiot.
I'm gone.
Okay, now we can explore. Really just looking for a wizard merchant. Actually, maybe the lady that taught us to be a wizard will have some scrolls. You can just gift it to me? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It'd be a while before I played it.
I'm gone.
Force my hand to play some Eurojank. I see what you're up to. Do you have any spells? Holy shit, Magic Missile. It never occurred to me to try to buy spells from her. Magic Missile. Magic Missile. Scroll of Knock. All locked bot... Wow. What the fuck? All locked doors, chests, boxes, or shackles shall be unlocked, but it doesn't affect bard gates and the like. In addition, it can only affect up to 2 impediments per spell, so I can open 2 things every time I cast it. That's pretty fucking incredible. Remove curse? Is she selling me more stuff based on my wisdom? Pacify. This spell will magically pacify 2 to 8 creatures with 6 difficulty or less. They will fall asleep. So this is just mass sleep. For 120, that's a fucking bargain. Scroll of Friends. The caster temporarily gains 2 to 8 points of charisma. Huh. Magic Missile seems like the really good one. Swarm Curse. Brings a swarm of insects that attack all those in the area of effect. They inflict 1 to 4 plus my level divided by 3? Or 3 for every level I have? No one can cast a spell while in the swarm. Well, my intelligence is so high, my book is infinitely large. What's horror do? Spell causes all non-undead creatures within 30-foot radius to flee. Oh, if they fail, I was about to say, even with that saving throw, but no, they can actually pass their saving throw and not run. This grants 2 to 8 points of luck for 5 seconds per level. So I'm 6, so 30 seconds of bonus luck. Nah, let's just focus on blowing shit up. Blur's handy though, isn't it? It causes all incoming attacks to be made at a -3 penalty, and I get +1 to all saving throws, and it lasts for 15 seconds plus 30 seconds. 45 seconds is pretty much a fight. Blur's a little pricey. We're going to be out of money if we do this. But more, you know what? I don't think we're ever going to cast Black Sphere. I forgot to look up what Black Sphere did, actually. It feels slightly warm to the touch. I forgot to identify this. No, let's not. Yeah, let's just buy these. Buy those spells and hope we don't accidentally find a better merchant. Copy spell. Yeah, let's see what Magic Missile does. It summons a magical missile that strikes its target, no spell save, for 2 to 5 damage with no saving throw possible, so it will for sure do damage. It gains 1 extra missile every 2 levels for a total of 5. So I think it's 4? I shoot 4 missiles now with Magic Missile. That's a strong one, I think. Depends what level these are. This is a level 2. We want some nice robust attacks in our level 1s. I just want a fucking army of magic missiles at level 1. What's that? Pacify. I can cast magic missiles 7 times a day. Ice Knife. I want one of these for wizards, because you can't cast magic if I use bees on you. What's next? Bee mages? Mages that shoot bees out of their mouths? Alright. That was pretty much it. We got our tattoos and our spells. Let's go. And...
I'm gone.
The southwestern portion of the hive. Let's just go here. Also, new party member means more inventory slots. Thank you, Anna.
Done.
Actually, I'm not sure how stealth works in... I think Thaco said this was 2nd edition or 2.5. Not sure how stealth works. I wonder if Anna should always stealth to do bonus damage or not. Or if that's just if she wants to, like, explore the map.
Done.
Anyways, let's go into this Judge Dredd tenement here. The starved dogs might be up here, too. We can get revenge for that lady. This is the door. What you first took to be a door in this archway is actually a painting. The artist has made use of the shadows of the overhanging arch and some subtle texturing effects to give the door the illusion of substance. Is this? Hello? Other than the skill of the artist, there's nothing remarkable about the painting. The door has been painted on a rough stone wall where you can feel the stone and mortar beneath the painted... Is this it? It's been smeared with barmy paints from the starved dogs, it has. It's a real door until you look at it, then it turns into a painting. There's stranger things in the plane. She suddenly frowns. You might as well ask you how you got yourself out of the dead book. I just don't look at it, then open it? That's the dark of it. Fucking what a wacky nonsense world. You're doing it. You're believing. Alright, I'm opening it. Hold on. Anna stopped you before you reach for the door. This is the only path I know to reach the place I found your corpse, but it's not the safest road, You sure you're ready? I'm not here to play your minder, no matter what old Stuttercrutch says. What's behind this door that's so dangerous? Chaos men. Barmy as they come, barking wild into the day and night, ready to either paint you with colors or crack your brain box with a chamber pot. Dangerous bloods they are. There's 4 of us. I crept in nice and quiet, like can't paint you or kill you when they can't see you. She looked you up and down with a frown. Bet I can pull that twice with you around. Okay, fuck you, I'm going in. You close your eyes, reach for the door, and fumble around. To your surprise, you find a handle. With a slight tug, the door opens. A narrow passage leads into the building, and from within you can hear distant howling. Yeah, okay. Hello? He's probably fine. You see a slender tiefling girl standing with her back to you. You notice that both her hands and the upended table in front of her are smeared with a fresh coat of what appears to be pink paint. She seems oblivious to your approach. Hello. At the sound of your voice, the girl turns her head to regard you. Her face, though somewhat dirty and spattered with drops of pink, is strikingly beautiful. She flashes you a wide, mischievous smile, then returns her attention to the makeshift canvas. I had some questions. She seems to be immersed in her artwork. Well, fuck you.
I'm gone.
She's strikingly bitchy. Ow! Hello? Tiresias? You see an aging man dressed in tattered rags. As you draw nearer, you discover that he's missing both of his eyes. I've been there, brother. The scarred tissue of his eyelids has receded into his empty sockets, giving his features the macabre appearance of a decaying skull. What up? The old man turns in your general direction, his arms outstretched as if feeling for you. Darkness who be in voice, the friend words I'll speak of you and call chaos. Speak the words of chaos and you'll call me friend. Is this jumbled up scramble speak really necessary? The old man cocks his head to one side, his sightless gaze fixed on empty space. Chaos if you are not pot, snot. Has everyone here lost their minds? Walk, not talk. Talk is complete. Completed to completion. He turns his back to you, apparently done with the conversation. Look, old man, you better give me some straight answers or I'll soon be missing more than just, well, right, well, let's not be mean. I guess we could have Anna sneak around. This might be Anna's only. Let's try that.
Aye?
Why not?
Da-da-da-dum. Holy shit, she's allowed to run while she's stealth. Take that, Baldur's Gate. A poach.
Like a shadow I am.
Like the shadows.
That goes up. The door's locked. You'll need a key.
Like the shadows.
Hide failed. All right, well, I got just the ticket for that.
Alright.
Let's go. Let's get the
What's up?
bruisers.
Okay.
Morcha. Okay. Let's kill him. Whoops. Didn't highlight everybody there. Like,
I'm
just
gone.
generic thugs are no match for my party. This is the biggest fucking tenement in the history of Dungeons and Dragons. A chamber pot. There could be anything in here. A bloodfly charm. Well, I guess they love shit. This door's locked. Psst, over here. I bet you she had a hot tip about this. Hang on. Do I get any... oh, wait. I have that sweet one, don't I? Oh, no, I didn't take it. I didn't take the one that's the meteor shower. Maybe my thief shouldn't be the one tanking this. Let's pull it out. Let's pull out. Pulling out always works.
I hear your
Got any
words.
dope spells here? Balance on all things on
I will
yourself.
hear you.
Oh, I wish... Oh, what the fuck? Whoops. Looks like I... That's what Nick warned me, but I was still casting Ice Knife. Holy shit, she's getting worked over. Alright, your fighting days are over. Oh, her living days are over. That's a few too many thugs. They're veterans. Uh-oh. This fight really went south on me.
Huh?
Balance in all things.
Damn it.
We lost to Khan.
Oh, man.
And we lost
Let
me.
this fool die.
So yeah, I'm not...
Thought we lost you for good this time, Chief.
I'm strong. I'm not 20 thugs strong. Alright. Day 16, 603. Yep, this is the newest one.
I'm gone.
You see that?
That's the fly charm, right? Yep. Alright, treasure's not random, which is handy. What's this? Shitty dagger. So yeah, we'll speak to that person that whispered before we barge in and fight the 20 bandits. That meteor spell might have actually worked there. What is it, Sybil? Wait, don't I know you? You see a figure hidden amid the shadows in the corner of the room. As you draw near, a young woman steps out to reveal herself. She's dressed in a loose-fitting tunic, which, together with her short cropped hair and slender frame, gives her rather boyish appearance. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. She nods in the direction of the door where I just died. Who are you? The name's Sybil. She whispers quietly, then spits in her palm and reaches out to clasp your hand. What are you doing here? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm hiding. I came in here looking for food. You notice that as she speaks, her right hand moves instinctively to the pouch at her waist. Only the barking idiots in the next room showed up and decided to throw a party on the front doorstep. Now I'm trapped in here and can't get out. What's in the pouch? She seems about to respond, then but stops herself short. She eyes you for a moment, then shrugs her shoulders. All right, so I'm a thief. Girl's got to earn a living somehow. What's it to you anyway? You're obviously not Harmonium, and you're definitely not with the savages in here. Do you know of another way to get through to the alley? There may be another way to get past those animals without a fight. There's another door that leads in there. From what I was able to see, there are stacks of wooden crates along the same wall as the other door. It may be possible to sneak from that door to the exit on the other side of the room. There's only one problem. What would that be? The door's locked. I tried it. My guess is that the key is on one of the thugs upstairs. I'm not addle-coved enough to go up there looking for it, though. She folds her arm across her chest and stares at you expectantly. I'll fucking get it.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. If you manage to live long enough to find the key, the door's in a room to the southeast. I'll be watching from the shadows. If you can unlock the door and make it out to the alley in one piece, I'll be right behind you. Thanks.
All right.
For nothing. There's the stairs. Now I'm gonna go on alone so I can figure out how magic missile
I'm gone.
works, or weapons that multicast. Hello? Ow! Hey, a dagger. No treasure there, alright. Wish me luck, everybody. Back here at the stairs, I won't be helping. Huh, nameless one. Yep. It's just two of them. Ah, one's a veteran. Let's magic missile the veteran. Oh, I see. Because I didn't sleep after I memorized it. Oops. Ice knife it is. Why is this lit up still? Alright, this isn't working out. Spring forth, burly protectors, and save me.
Yeah.
Actually, really, he can just yell at him. That'll be that.
I'm gone.
Ah!
Planes. Huh?
Yeah, probably should have slept so I had those
Gone.
7 magic missiles. I give him a ball lightning. That maybe killed him.
What?
Well, he's definitely dead, but I don't know what
Sure,
killed
why
him.
not?
Sorry, much weaker thug. While the spell cursor is still a spell, you can keep clicking it, and it will keep shooting. Okay, I'll try that. I'll try that once I rest and get my
Shoot his
magic
stuff.
missiles back. Alright, I need the commons. He must have had the key.
Done.
No he didn't. Further upstairs, I guess.
All
Luckily,
right.
I just used every spell slot. Oh, there's a few of you,
What's
huh?
the word, Chief? Oh, you alley-bred dog. What's up?
Okay, one's a veteran, right? Nope, thug. Nope, he's a veteran. He's a veteran.
Flies wouldn't even rest on your carcass.
Drop him quick. We did. Just dawned on me I don't need magical teeth right now on more because we're fighting humans. What would be best? Piercing maybe if they're wearing leather?
I'm gone.
Got the goddamn key.
All right.
Get him.
That's just folly.
Nope. Inventory's full, it's just copper garbage. Starved dog mage, not fucking for long.
Damn it.
I've never seen so many spells in my life, thank God. Yeah, goddamn right that's the one with the key. Here, you can take this Reganode from Farod. Beware shadows, beware places where the night lives. They wait. There's no natural darkness, only shadows. Those are the things that killed him. But didn't that guy in the bar give me a... Shouldn't this protect me against them, the negative token? Special, ward against shadows, yeah. As long as this token is carried by any of your party members, it acts as a ward against shadows. It won't protect you from being harmed, but they'll find it more difficult to harm you. Well, thank God we have that. I do have a lot of charms, but that hurt like hell and I want my magic missile, so let's walk out. What else did he have? Oh no, I just did a switcheroo, didn't I? Yeah, I did a switcheroo.
Aye?
Done.
Why not?
So I will go to the flop house, get our spell slots back, and then a quick break while I grab a drink. And we'll come back, and Al gets shot by an arrow. We'll come back and try to get past these bandits for Sybil.
I'm gone.
Hang on, what is this? Oh, it's just on the exact same screen because I can zoom out in the enhanced edition. That's neat. That's a sneaky way to do it to reduce loading times. What's this one? Oh, this is Bard. So we've still made no progress on whatever the hell this game's about. I still haven't found the journal, and Farod doesn't know nearly as much about me as I thought he would. We also didn't get any closure for the Dustman about where the hell's Farod. Well, I guess he is digging up the catacombs, but that might be kosher, I think. No, they have to sign a contract, don't they?
Done.
Oh, right, because they should be able to pick anything that requires, that's not Bard. I'm not used to that. I'm used to games where if it's a key, it's a specific key, you're not allowed to lockpick it. Like, the Bethesda games love to do that shit. This is locked. No, it's locked with a key, though, so you can't open it. What else would it be locked with? Good intentions? Alright, check this spell book here. Yeah, magic missiles coming out of my ass. There's the... Wish I had that swarm curse. That would have fucked up that mage. Alright. Ball lightning. I can create... Oh, shit. Whoops. The damage varies depending on the number of balls created. Oh, well, I guess. Looks like 2 ball gives you the best numbers. You know what? Let's just... The Axe of Torment is maybe cool, but I need that meteor spell. Alright, nap attack. Can I rest here? How much for a bed? 5 coppers. So like I said, I will be back. I need a drink. Stand away from me, Mort. What the hell happened when I went to bed?
I can't stand anywhere. It's this leg thing, you know?
Find a way, scum.
Mort probably wants a tail job or something. There's weird names for everything in the world of Planescape. Oh yeah, suck on my Jagon.
All right.
And then this was the way back to the tenement? I assure you, the bulk of games I play these days are on stream, so I would not worry about missing it.
Done.
I've actually spent a good chunk of my weekend so far playing City Skylines trying to save Stenchburg.
Done.
Let's go tell Sybil that we got that key. What in the goddamn... What sort of donkey show did I just walk into?
Damn.
This'll teach you to go around painting people in their sleep. There's something going on here. Who's in more trouble? We'll fight winner. Go. Close one. Thanks for the earrings, sucker. Let's offload a bunch of shit onto Anna. She can take the tomb keys. I have not identified this. The bone dagger. This is Gerace's ring. Oh, plus save against poison. It feels slightly warm to the touch and has the power to offset poison that has entered the wearer's bloodstream. I definitely like to do Skylines again. That might come up more as like a Wednesday thing, but I felt the same way, and my friend did mention that it was like when I stopped Stenford, I got the problem where like something funny would happen, and then I would just fiddle with roundabouts for an hour. So there wasn't enough action for City Skylines, which is why we put it down. Take the note from Farad. Oh, he gave me that before we left with Anna, right? See, this has magic missile in it now, but I think my magic missile is just too strong. Now you can take the ring too. You know what? Take that one. I'm gonna keep these. I'm gonna keep the fucking cloud kills. Oh man, I might be able to cloud kill all those dudes if cloud kill does what I think it does. I think it actually makes like a cloud that does like fucking 50 damage. All right, everyone.
Done.
Wish me luck. I'm just gonna go blow a big. I'm just gonna go fucking vape nation these guys. What up? Well, this is some Final Fantasy summon shit. Thank you, mysterious hookah. Got that key for nothing. You know a spell's strong when it freezes time. And we have one more of those for an emergency. Does Cloud Kill just kill you, or does it just do way too much damage? I can't recall what Cloud Kill does in 2nd edition. Because I think in 5th edition it's just a lot of damage. A storeroom key and a small red key. Did it actually give 420 experience points? Because that just makes my Vape Nation joke look a little more premeditated, which I like. Gold Ring, man, you were very much rewarded for killing these guys. And then what? This is where I was supposed to sneak by for Sybil, like a loser? Cloud Kill is strong. I don't doubt that for a second. 121 coppers. You call this a storeroom?
Yeah, sure, why not?
And I shall
Ready.
serve.
Bring
All right.
everybody back. Oh, she's just waiting for me in the next room.
I'm gone.
All right, well, I guess, not too worried about using that pipe, because I think we'll find Cloud Kill later on. It is a spell, and we're leveling at a pretty prodigious rate with fucking 22 wisdom, so we'll just eventually have Cloud Kill memorized. I must say, Cutter, I'm impressed. Thought for sure those animals would chew you up good. Well, I guess I should thank you. She pauses for a moment, then reaches into her pouch and pulls forth a small green gemstone. Here, this one's on the dogs. See you around, Cutter.
Updated
Farewell.
my journal.
I've updated my journal. Was she the one I was supposed to avenge? Is that why I remember the name Sybil? She said her sisters were attacked a few blocks directly south of the mortuary. I could probably find these starved dogs there. How did I not do this yet? She has to kill 3 of their number. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I was supposed to turn that in a long time ago.
I'm gone.
Yeah, who would win? 20 bandits or 1 puffy boy? Dabus. Just go inside, you fucking goofs. Come on. It's harder than it looks. There. Small dwelling. Oh, no.
Done.
Yeah, he's done. You see the dead body of a Dabus. The stench of its decay is overpowering, and from the looks of its rigid, unnatural posture, extreme rigor mortis has launched and said, oh, shit. The Lady of Pain might be on to me now. I'll use my story's bones tell. As you reach out with your power, there's a faint stirring in the air, and the Dabus's body blurs for a moment. You feel a strange, wrenching pain in your skull, as if someone is hammering on it. Sharply, desperately. I have 22 wisdom. Focus. Your vision goes black for a moment and the hammering pain fades, until it sounds like it is coming from outside your skull. The darkness clears and you hear the hammering coming from outside the building. The entire building seems hazy somehow, confused, as if you're seeing through a mist. Keep focusing. The hammering dies and you suddenly see a spectral version of the Dabbus entering the building. As it does, the windows and the doors become like water, suddenly sealing over the entrance the Dabbus came through. The Dabbus turns, pauses, then begins a slow circuit of the room, examining the walls and hammering on each one as if testing it. Tell me more. The Dabbus completes its circuit of the room, then pauses by the door it once entered. It begins hammering, chipping away the stone, but with every blow, the wall repairs itself. The vision fades to black, and the hammering continues, first at a steady pace, then slower, then slower. Your vision clears as the hammering ends, and you're once again standing beside the corpse of the Dabbus. It looks as if it withered away here, trapped in the building.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
Hey, that's great, Anna. I'm just trying to loot his body. There we go.
I'm
There.
gone.
Behold, a hammer. God damn it, inventory's full.
I'm here. Why not?
What do you get on level there, Thiefy? Saving throws improved. Backstab multiplier. Shit. So we actually do have to maneuver her in combat. 20 thief skill points. You know what? We have a wizard to open doors, so we should probably just focus on stealth for damage. Or I'm wrong, but there's a chat delay, so it's too late, accept. What, a motto? Did I see that right? No, I didn't see that right. Why did I fucking think it said motto? Modifiers, maybe? Information? Strongest creature killed. A thug. Biography. Does it say what you are? Oh, this is from her perspective. I don't have time to read that right now after that little fucking philosophical religious discussion we had with Dakan. I don't have time for this right now. So a Dabbus got trapped in that building somehow.
I'm gone.
What's this? This rickety dwelling looks as though it had stood for centuries. Its wooden walls are weathered and worn with age. A number of planks on this side of the structure appear to have been recently pried loose. Hey, good talk. What's this? This massive gate is rusted shut. Oh. Hello? This dark recess descends for a few feet before ending abruptly in a solid rock face. Oh. What's this?
Done.
Okay. Is there anything else here? Looks like I can't get to part of this map. I want to do this. This dilapidated structure seems to be on the verge of collapse. Several boards have recently been nailed into place to reinforce the sagging building. Excellent work, Dabbus. Alright, well, wherever this goes, we're going there. Hello? Cutscene? This is where she found me. Ho! You stare in awe at the bizarre spectacle before you. What had appeared to be an ordinary, unremarkable brick wall now throbs and pulsates with movement. The wall expands with curious elasticity, heaving outward as if some unseen force were trying to push its way through the barrier from the other side. Slowly, the undulating mass begins to settle, its curves becoming more and more pronounced, and you find yourself at eye level with the stony caricature of a human face. What? I didn't know. Anna stares at the face in disbelief, her hands nervously fingering her daggers. But I'm for leaving before we find out. Could you not be a little fucking bitch? Every time I talk to you, I don't know, nameless one, let's get out of here. Suddenly, a strong breeze begins to blow around you, and the air is filled with an eerie sighing. The rushing wind grows stronger, and you can make out other sounds as well, the creaking of boards, the rustling of leaves, and the grinding of stone upon stone. After a few moments, the clamor ceases to be a cacophony of individual noises and begins to blend into one articulate sound. You can make out a voice that speaks softly, yet seems to come from all around you at once. You? It cannot be you. Hello? The wind around you has stopped, but the voice is still somehow present. You're restored again. I saw you destroyed? Where? I saw you destroyed here in front of me. I see all within me. Do you know what happened to me? Things that cast no shadow were shadow. They rose around you, tore you down. Do you not remember? You concentrate on the strange voice composed of sounds around you. Somewhere, in the deepest recesses of your mind, there is a brief glimmer of recollection. You feel as though there is something vaguely familiar about the sounds. Let's do a flashback. Yeah, that shirt is having a hard time staying in one piece, Anna. We'll get you some real clothes later. Yes, you remember. The voice of the alley rings in your ears, scattering the images from your mind and returning you back to the present. Destroyed. As soon I shall be. I cannot delay division much longer. Pressure builds. Soon stones will crumble and the floating ones will repair me to destruction. You're dying? Pressure is too much. Too many places folded inside. Not enough space. Must divide. Divide? It must be in the way? What are you talking about? I think it's pregnant. Oh? Freaky. So where are we technically standing right now? I really don't want to know the answer to that, Mort. The voice continues. Help me to divide, branch out, expand. New apertures will open. You may use them to travel to the lower ward. Go on. The floating one is upon me, repairing. It prevents me from dividing. I undo its repairs, but it returns again and again, repairs anew. Must remove floating one. You want me to kill the Dabbus in the alley? Remove it. Only then can I divide. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Well, that's going to piss off the Lady of Pain. I'm guessing we may be lured into that haunted house. Hey, well, hello, alley treasure. Of nothing. Also empty. Great.
I'm gone.
Where the hell are you? I'm guessing I don't want to fucking whack-a-mole them. Maybe I can engage him in some sort of picture duel, because they talk in runes. Hello. You see a Dabbus. It is dressed in long flowing robes and is floating slightly above the ground. Greetings. It turns to face you and a series of symbols appear around its head. I must attend to my duties. No time to speak. I understand. I just thought you should know that I discovered the body of a Dabbus in this alley. The Dabbus cocks its head slightly to one side. A number of symbols stream above its head, most of which indicate surprise and distress. Dead? Where? I think this is it. It lies in the abandoned building not far from here. It looks as though I got trapped inside somehow. The Dabbus stares at you briefly, then bows slightly and floats off in the direction of the abandoned building. Well, you're fucking doomed. Well, we haven't met the Lady of Pain yet. I'm guessing she's that weird lady on the clock face. And she might be a little pissed off about what I've been doing lately. But, I mean, apparently there's, like, interdimensional ghosts that are killing everyone. They seem a bigger problem. I spoke with the Dabbus. I told him about his dead brethren, and he left to investigate.
Updated my journal.
11,000 experience points. Yes, the floating one is no longer repairs. It is now with the other. I've closed myself around it. It remains inside me forever. Hey, that's great. Still cannot divide. Too weak. Cannot undo floating one's repairs. Its changes must be reversed before I can divide. You must undo the floating one's repairs for me. Maybe? Seek out the parts of me the floating one has changed. Reverse the changes. Undo the repairs. Must be exact. Precise. Only then can I divide. I have 22 wisdom. I'm sure I can do this. I'll probably need some tools. A hammer and a pry bar should do the trick. Both of which I have somewhere. I know I have a pry bar. Where the fuck did I put it? There's the hammer. Where the fuck did I put my pry bar? Did I throw it away after all these hours? There's the hammer. Where the fuck did I put my pry bar? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm also not sure what the hell we should do with this. This is going to rot away soon. Pry bar is a tricky one to find, too. Ah, shit. Let's go, gang.
Done. All right.
There's a pry bar in the tenement. Okay. That's another... That's like 5 hot Nick tips
Done.
today.
Done.
Just an axe. Okay. Now, if I'm lucky, which I'm not, I need someone to stay at the exit
Aye,
to just
want it as well.
leave for us.
All right.
I don't even know what that means, to be honest with you. Holy shit, 200 commons. I don't even have room for the pry bar when I finally find it. I'm guessing this tiefling is the one that keeps painting the magical door on. Alright, if there's a pry bar, it's gotta be upstairs. Let's drop something. What's something shitty and pointless? The bronze bracelet. Maybe this guy has a pry bar. Has everyone lost their minds? Give me some straight answers. He takes a deep breath as if he's about to begin shouting. No. Help! Someone help me! Whoops! Well, I was just gonna leave, but... Hey! A thing I just threw away. Well, that might make me a little bit of batty. Am I batty yet? Alignment. Neutral good. Huh. Sorry, homeless man. Oh, who's this behind the door? Not a pry bar. Am I still on my pry bar adventure? God damn. That was the chamber pot, I remember that. This was shitty.
Forced it.
Huh. That relocked itself. That's weird. I don't think they come with me. I think I just teleport on my own. No, they come with me. Shit.
Done.
Getting mixed messages about this supposed tenement pry bar.
Done.
I think I got lied to here. Why in the world would I have dropped the pry bar? I just don't remember dropping it.
Done.
At the base of the stairs?
All right.
Maybe the first floor. Yeah, I'm one of those retards like you see on TV. Invokes Adder's Kiss. When placed on the tongue, it dissolves instantly and gives you the ability to spit forth bolts of acidic green energy. Now that is a Jolly Rancher with some fucking gusto. What do bandages do? Heal 3 hit points. I should probably hang on to these. I don't know if I want to hang on to my intestines. Can I, like, re-equip these so they go away? You know what? Anna can do it.
Right.
Just Anna's in charge of all the shiny shit to sell because she is a thief. And then give me this back. Okay, now we can fucking go do our home improvement starring Tim Allen.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Rusted shut. Maybe I pry it open. Maybe I just interact with the these. The swirlies. Number of planks on the side, we just pry those off. Use the hammer and nail. Oh wait. It appears as though the Dabus was attempting to tear down this ancient structure. Pry the nails out. You hammer the boards neatly back into place. Taking a step back to examine your handiwork, you notice that strangely enough, the building no longer appears to be quite as old as it did at first glance. I wonder if the entire city's an entity or just this one street. Examine the structure more closely. It appears as if the Dabus was in the process of repairing this building. Several newer and sturdier boards have been nailed into the place over the old ones. With the right tool, it might be possible to reverse the repairs done. You pry loose the fresh boards from the face of the building. As the last board comes free, the building emits a loud groan as its weight shifts unsteadily upon its now unsupported frame. Is that it? One for hammer, one for nail? Maybe. I'm guessing this is going to change if it divides. Let's go see if that was enough.
All right.
I have reversed the repairs. All is in order. I am grateful. Again, the wind begins to blow around you, this time with fierce intensity. The omnipresent sounds of the alley begin to increase in volume until the soft murmur of the voice is nearly drowned out by the ensuing racket. Now you must go. Division begins. The way's open to you. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Just a cool 16,000 experience points. The stone face before you begins to transform once again, its mass shifting and roiling as you look on. The entire wall seems to melt before your eyes, exposing a narrow passageway beyond. The ground underfoot suddenly begins to rock violently, and the soft sighing of the wind intensifies to a more urgent, almost human-like moaning. You can hear the sounds of crashing stones and snapping boards all around you as you dash into the passageway.
Updated
Goodbye.
my journal.
Attention, cutscene. I've updated my journal. It still looks pretty dilapidated. Oh, this part of town's fancy, though. Hello, who the fuck are you? You there, sir. You look like you might be interested in some fine clothes. Is this the one? It's a skull, ain't it? That's what he wants. Grab it. What in the night? Let me go. Help. Can I catch up?
All right.
Oh, he dropped literally everything he owned. Oh, that's a lot of shit.
Done.
They're fucking long gone. Well, Christ. Don't you dare think those are for you, mister.
Aye, might as well.
I'm gonna assume the tomb keys are garbage. We'll hang on to that just in case. Enchanted punch daggers. The junk is for a portal, maybe. Ingress's teeth. Bone charms. We'll take those. Take that. Don't need the tomb keys. What do the dirty rat charms do? Bonus stealth. No, we don't do that. What's this? Bonus armor class. Let's grab these for an emergency. Alright.
Done.
Xanthia. Some sort of classy looking lady. You see a pretty young woman in fine clothes. Her skin lacks the usual yellow tint of the inhabitants of this ward. She appears to be watching 3 nearby creatures with interest. Hello. She turns to face you and an annoyed look crosses her face. Yes, what do you want? I had some questions. Fine. Who are you? My name is Xanthia. She looks you up and down, then frowns. Is there something else you want? What are you doing here? There's going to be a fight and I want to see it. She smiles wickedly. It should be interesting. A fight? Yes. See the 3 Thokola over there? She points to 3 hulking creatures with rippling muscles. They're going to try to kill an Abishai. Stupid oafs. I've heard of something called an Abishai. What is it? It's a lower plains creature. A Batazu, I think. She frowns in thought. In any case, Abishai have nasty disposition, sharp claws, and can cast spells very formidable. They look like they can take care of themselves. Normally I would say yes, the Kola are powerful warriors. However, I know something they don't. What is that? Abishai can only be hurt by magic. I did not know that. The Thokola will be slaughtered, I have no doubt of it. She straightens up and watches the Thokola eagerly. How do you know they can only be hurt by magic? She gives you an annoyed look. My husband is very high up in the Harmonium. The Harmonium guards are trained to deal with creatures such as Abishai. That's how I know. My husband told me. Why don't you warn the Thokola? Why should I do that? I'm the one who suggested the fight. What? My husband tries to better his social standing with his underlings by drinking with them in the local taverns. Last evening, he forced me to such an occasion. Those 3 oafs were there, boasting of their prowess as warriors. It was obvious they were in a drunken stupor. When they decided to leave, one of them tripped and fell into the table I was sitting at. Go on. She frowns angrily. Most of the drinks at the table spilled into my lap and ruined a very expensive evening gown. So while the cretin was trying to apologize, I whispered to him that I only accepted the apology of a warrior of stature. If he were truly such a warrior, he'd be able to defeat an Abishai in hand-to-hand combat. What a bitch!
Updated my journal.
Dear Diary, found a cunt today. You obviously do not understand the intricacies behind the situation. She looks at you like you're an idiot child. I was embarrassed and humiliated in front of my husband and his underlings. Right. What can you tell me about the ward? Nothing. Were it not for the fight, I wouldn't be caught dead here. Okay, well, you're a bitch. Can I warn these guys in time? They're big beefy boys. Wait. Hold up. This huge creature stands over 9 feet tall. Rippling muscles support its massive frame. It appears to be engaged in conversation with 2 similar creatures next to it. What up? He turns at your greeting and begins to look about. After a moment, he looks down and notices you. A look of confusion crosses his features. What you want of Zerb? I have some questions. He gives you an apologetic look and shakes his head. Zerb not speak language well, sorry. You talk Thorpe. He gestures to one of the creatures next to him. All right, thanks. This creature is huge, 9 feet tall. What up? I have some questions. You got question? Maybe Thorpe got answer. I've talked to Xanthia. She said you're going to fight an Abishai? That right, Thorpe and friends Barsh warned Thorpe. I've learned that Abishai can only be hurt by magic weapons.
Updated my journal.
He gives you a worried look. Need magic? How you know? I've asked around, Thorpe. It's what people tell me. I've talked to Xanthia. She told me. He seems confused at first, and a look of realization appears on his face. Xanthia play Thorpe for a coney. She lie. Try to get Thorpe and friends dead. I'm afraid so, Thorpe. Xanthia not deserve apology. Thorpe free from debt to her. You're free of your debt. Zorp, thank you. You save life. You save life of friends. He turns to the other Thokola and speaks to them hurriedly. After a moment, all 3 bow to you, and each hands you a pouch of coins. 600 copper commons. You good friend, you deserve. I must be going. Farewell. Bitch. What do people talk about here in the lower ward? You see a young man with pale yellow skin as you... Why are their skins all yellow? Hello. He turns tired-looking eyes towards you and then frowns. What do you want, Burke? I have some questions. His expression changes to one of exhaustion. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat right now. Okay. Byron Pickett. You see a well-dressed, middle-aged man. He seems to be scanning the crowd with a practiced eye. He notices you approach and gives you a quick once-over. Greetings. He smiles at you and gives a barely perceptible nod. I'm Byron Pickett, moneylender. Moneylender? He nods again. Yes, I cater the needs of the merchants. Want to start a business? Keep one afloat that's down in its luck? Or perhaps expand a business. In either case, you come to me for the funds. He looks you up and down. I doubt that you're a merchant, sir. What can I do for you? I'm not a merchant. I have some questions. I'm missing a skull. Know anyone who'd want something like that? Really? I assure you that your skull is beyond recovery. Forget it. Find a replacement. Why? Because it's likely that your skull is in the possession of the Master of Bones, Lothar. If that is indeed the case, then it's gone. Where can I find this Lothar? I have reasons, quite good ones, I can assure you, not to point anyone towards Lothar. Now pike it, sod. He was pretty polite until the last second. Let's talk to these beefy guards, Harmonium officers. You see a Harmonium guard. He's watching his surroundings carefully as he walks his patrol area. He seems uninterested in talking to you. Well, fuck you. Who's this guy? Sebastian. You see an older man in elegant robes. He has bright eyes and a warm smile. He gives you a slight bow as you approach. Good day, Cutter. I am Sebastian. Greetings. Greetings to you as well, Cutter. He stops in mid-sentence as he notices your scars. You see his eyes travel along them and his eyebrows arch in surprise. He returns his gaze to you. I was about to ask what I could do for you, but there is no need. I think I see why you came to see me, Cutter. Can you help me with these scars? He smiles at you and shrugs his shoulders. Perhaps, Cutter, perhaps. He leans forward and begins to examine your scars carefully. He runs a finger along several of them, mumbling to himself. Finally, he looks up at you. Yes, Cutter, I can help you. I can't cure you, but I can alleviate the worst of your condition. What's the price? Ah, yes, the price. He begins stroking his chin and stares at you. You get the impression you're being weighed somehow. He seems to come to a sort of decision. I have a job that you could perform. Go on. I have signed a contract with a certain creature. I'm no longer able to fulfill the contract. It is beyond my abilities. However, the creature will not release me from the contract. It has threatened me with death unless I fulfill the contract. What's the problem? Can't do it myself. My reputation demands that I fulfill the contract or face the consequences. I'm at your mercy in this regard. Will you help me? What kind of creature? An Abishai, named Grossuck. He pauses to gauge a reaction. I know this is a difficult task, but one I think you can handle. Also, the reward I offer you is great. What are we contracted to do? I can't reveal that information, Cutter. I'm magically bound not to. That's why people come to me. They know that if I accept the contract, it will be handled with discretion. How am I supposed to fucking help you, you clown? Interesting proposal. Give me the details.
Updated my journal.
Thank you, Cutter. The creature's an Abishai named Grossuck. You'll need a magic weapon to cause it any harm. Oh, shit. I thought his boss was an Abishai. You'll need a magic weapon to cause any harm, so check with some of the shops if you don't own one. A spellcaster can harm it as well. Grossuck can be found to the east beyond the siege tower. I might be able to cloud kill him. Siege tower? Yes, over beyond the market. Damn thing just appeared one day several years back. No one knows why, and no one seems to be able to get inside to find out. I had a talking skull and he was kidnapped. Help? Master of Bones. What can you tell me about him? His name is Lothar, and he does not appreciate the attention of others. I know nothing of him and can answer no questions about him. You can actually see a hint of fear in his eyes. Let us speak of another subject. Where is he? A ruined house somewhere in this ward leads to his demesne. I know nothing more. Dement? Now, demesne as in fancy word for house, or as demesne as in the Master of Bones has his own plane? Let's talk about nothing. Goodbye. Now, I'm not sure how we're going to fight an Abishai without Mort to tank it. Guild Spur. You see a florid, boisterous man. He's shouting and carrying on like there's a war that's about to come through, like he's got something lodged in his intestines. Well, like he's too excited about something to talk in a normal tone of voice. His rapid-fire delivery makes it difficult to understand him. You, sir, you there. You look like you could use something. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but give me time, and I'll have it figured out on the spot. You need rooms? I've got rooms. You need supplies? I've got supplies. What are you selling? Hammer of quality. Ooh, some cheese. Scrolls. It's a rather mishmash of shit, huh? I don't want a bone dagger, so that's for you. I think these jagged knives are a no-go. I was hoping they might open a portal or something. But I have a feeling the random items open portals thing isn't as common as they imply. Enchanted punch daggers. I can sell these because we have the super enchanted ones on her. His weapon's like forever his, so let's sell the enchanted punch daggers. That's it, ho. We got some money. Actually, the map will tell us what that is. The marketplace. Perfect. Oh, this guard has a name. Drixel. You see a tall man in plate armor. The armor is of unusual construction, with spikes flaring from the shoulders, elbows, and forearms. He nods at your approach. Good day. Greetings. How can I help you, citizen? I have some questions. He smiles. Certainly, citizen. Who are you? I'm looking for the Master of Bones. I need to buy some magic items. He gestures to the market. Plenty of merchants here, citizen. You can find what you need with them. Thank you. Who are you? I am the Harmonium Guard Drixel. I keep the peace here at the market. Tell me about the Harmonium. Our belief is simple. We are the light. We are the way, we are order, we are truth. He steals his expression. There wasn't even a question of me joining them. You see, some Burks talk about doing battle with chaos to restore order and harmony, but they haven't got the stones to do anything about it. The Harmonium, we take action. We keep order on Sigil streets and on the plains. Oh, that implies they leave the city. He looks even bolder. And we don't keep order with words. We fight and fight hard to maintain and enforce order. Cross traders, Knights of the Post, Indepts, Anarchists, Zeosex, Tannery fiends, all had best beware the Harmonium shadow. Chaos can only exist in an air of tolerance. Other factions? He looks rather bored, then shrugs his shoulders. Nothing. They're not a part of the truth that is the Harmonium. I've not studied them. Okay. Master of Bones? He gives you a dumbfounded look, starts to say something, stops, and starts again. Ah, well. No one knows for certain where Lothar is, citizen. He hasn't broken any laws that we know of, so we at the Harmonium leave him be. I'd suggest you do the same. Why? What the fuck is with this dude? Because, Burke, you don't mess with someone as powerful as Lothar without an extremely good reason and lots of friends backing you up. I still need to find him. Very well. You can find the entrance to his kip in a wrecked building here in the ward. He begins to look through you. Okay. That's not how you get to his table. Greetings. And to you as well, Cutter. How may I serve you? Man, they're a lot nicer in this part of town. I have some questions. I'm interested in some spells. Forgive me, Cutter. I only sell magical items. You talk to Cinder. Over by the furnace. All right, show me what you have for sale. A Magus Shield. This bracelet is a variation of the Magus Guard, essentially using the same spells and glyphs as its predecessor. The Magus Shield is better able to focus the energy of the enchantments placed upon it. My AC is already like 2. Don't I want it to be super low? Magus Guard, okay. Spider Bracelet, only by thieves. Plus 25% resistance to all normal attacks. Jesus. She loses intelligence and wisdom, but I don't care. Plus 10 hit points? That thing's fucking incredible. I'm used to 5th edition, where magic items are very rare, but it's just like, come on down to the corner store. I'll make you immune to mundane weaponry. Sadistic Frame. Invokes Pain Mirror. When used, this item causes an attacker to feel the same pain and hurt. Neat. Displacer Ring. Plus 2 armor class. Ring of the Traveler. Plus 1 armor class. Let's get that ring for Anna. I can barely afford it. Mainly because we want to buy some spells too, because they should have some good spells here. Cinder, by the way. Cinder sells spells. God damn it, I wish I stopped running around. You see an older, stern-looking man. His face is a mixture of wrinkles and brown lines. Brown lines around your bum. He gives you a quick, stiff bow. Greeting ye as well. Ains is the name. What you be needing? I have some questions. I'd like to buy some weapons. Magic punch daggers. Plus 2 piercing damage, so that's actually 3 to 6. The blades have jagged edges to allow them to dish out additional piercing damage when the wearer strikes an opponent. In addition, the blades have been magically enhanced. Neat. I want the wizard, though. Cinder, there you are. You see a large, blustery merchant. He looks to be totally hairless, and his pale yellow skin is scarred as if from burns. He looks at you intently as you approach. Greetings. Greetings, I'm Cinder. I heard about you. You be the scarred, clueless fellow that be going around the wards asking questions. You look like you have a few scars yourself. He frowns and begins to laugh. That I do. A few years back, I had me a kip set up in the hive. Some barmy mage decided to burn the ward right at a sigil. Almost took me with it. Sick for a month I was. This is the guy that fucking killed Ignis. A month? That's not all that long. He nods and gets a faraway look for a moment. Aye, could have been worse. Local mage healed me, fixed the scars and all. Could have grown me hair back, but I kind of like the look. Do you think this mage could help me with my scars? Oh, that's Sebastian. Yep, name's Sebastian. Let's just buy some spells. Think I can help you. Let me show you my wares. What do we got here? Armor? Level 1. Grants armor class of 6. It's cumulative, but nothing else. Alright, never mind. Blindness, ice knife. If it fails its saving throw, it will be struck with blindness and suffer -4 hit, and +4 to everyone trying to hit him. That's a good one. Not him missing, but buffing everybody else. Scroll of Strength. Increases the target's strength core by a certain number of points, or tenths of points above 18. The spell cannot bestow a strength of 19 or greater. So if I cast it on a warrior, that would give our homie here 1d8 bonus strength. It's not worth it. Cone of Cold. It's a level 5 spell, which I don't even know how to cast yet, and I can't afford it if I wanted to. Ball Lightning. Cloak of Warding. This creates a shield spell, similar to shield, that absorbs 3 to 12 points of damage, plus 1 point per level of the caster, and I'm 6. So 3 to 12 plus 6. Once it has absorbed this amount of damage, it shatters or powers down. Vilquar's Eye equals blindness? Holy shit, Dear Diary just saved some money. That's another hot Nick tip. This guy's out of control. Hold Undead now. Tasha's Unbearable Derisive Laughter. It's only a level 3. 5 seconds per level. I'm 6. It occurs within a 30-foot radius. All male living creatures must make an intelligence saving throw, or they get fucked up. Oh, wow. Oh, never mind. -2 to their damage rolls for 5 seconds. I thought it was minus to their damage plus my level. Vampiric Touch is level 3. No. Confusion. This spell causes 1 to 4 creatures plus 1 per level, so I'm 6 again, so 1 to 4 plus 6. To become confused, attack the nearest creature. That's not too good. Force Missiles. Like the magic missile, this spell creates a mystical globe of magical energy which will hit no matter what. It then explodes with a concussive blast, which does 1 point of damage per level, which is 6. If a saving throw is made, though, then they don't take the AoE. And I create 1 missile at the 7th, plus an additional missile every second level after the 7th. And I think I have to be level 7 just to cast level 4 spells. That's a pricey one. Improved strength, no. Shroud of Shadows, remove. What is Shroud of Shadows? No. So I think we're just going to go with actually nothing based on what Nick said. Save our money for tattoos or something. Goodbye. By the way, holy shit, let's memorize some Velcor's Eye. 2 for an emergency. Force Missiles. Am I smart enough to cast Force Missiles yet, though? We'll buy Force Missiles. You haven't steered me wrong yet. Where the hell does it go, though? Oh, I do have 4. I have 1. Once per day, I can send a Force Missile out. What the hell is this guy? Male shopper? This is just an empty booth. You see a sturdy-looking young man. He seems to be engrossed in checking the contents of crates. Hello. He glances over his shoulder and then returns to his work. Sorry, Cutter, can't stop to chat with you. Too much work to do. He's shopping. I have some questions. Sorry, but I've just... You'll have to get someone else to answer questions. I just don't have the time. Try the boy Laszlo. He's over by the furnace. Yep, yes he is. You see a young boy with pale yellow skin. His clothes are dirty and in need of mending. Currently, he's tending a furnace. Greetings. He turns and gives a half smile as he sets down his work. Hail, do you need some help? Yes. Aye, I'd be pleased to help you if I could. What is this place? This place? It's the open air market. A lot of buyers and sellers come here to set up their kip for the day. I've been here for a good time. I've been working here for a while under the eye of my dad. He looks a little distant. One day I could be running his stall. I could. What is it you do here? He points proudly at the furnace. The furnace, it's used to... I don't know what it's used for, but my dad says it's important to keep it stoked and burning right. He wipes sweat from his brow. Is your father one of the merchants? Ian's is his name. That's my dad's stall over there. He gestures at a stall to the right of the furnace. If you don't have what you need, he may be able to point you to it. What kind of goods are available? There's many goods to be had. Food, drink, magic, weapons. Are you looking to buy some supplies, maybe? Other questions? What can you tell me about this ward? Oh, this here's the lower ward. Common folk live here, like me and my dad. His eyes widen up and he looks excited. Do you know why it's called the lower ward? No. As it's reckoned, the ward's got a mess of portals to the lower planes all riddled through it like cheese, so it does. So I suppose that's why the name's stuck. Why are there so many lower plane portals here? It's a mystery to me as it is to you, Cutter. Not sure if there's a reason for the portals, it's just as much circumstances. Could be the lady's will, could just be chance, suppose. Do any creatures ever come out? Aye, they do. Most of them just stopping through. He swallows nervously. You look nervous. I've seen it. 'Twas just last week or so I saw a couple Abishai come through a portal. They talked a good bit and then one of them went back through. The one that stayed is still there. He frowns. What were they talking about? I don't know for sure. To me it was just hissing and such, but I think they was talking about the tower, the siege
my
tower.
journal.
I've updated my journal, everybody. Attention marketplace. I've updated my journal. That's one of the strangest sights to be in the ward. No one really knows how long that scarred old tower's been around. You can't get into it, you know. Bolted up tighter than a chastity belt. I'd be curious to know what's in there. He thinks for a moment. The Abishai was gesturing at the tower and the portal. They was looking for the key, I bet. What key? The key to the portal that leads to the tower. Every portal has a key that opens it to somewhere. The key can be a gesture, an item, or even a thought. Many have tried hard to get into the tower. No matter how hard you try, you fail. Maybe the secret to getting in is to not want to get in.
Updated my journal.
I've updated my journal. It's a random thought by myself. Dear diary. Just nameless one things. Tell me where this portal's
Updated
located.
my journal.
Jesus Christ. He stops to think for a moment. There's a drawbridge-like contraption back of the tower, east of the market. That's where it is. He gets a faraway look. I had some questions. Why's everyone got yellow skin around here? It's the sickness it is, caused by the bad air. What with the smoke and all the factory smogs, it can get pretty hard to breathe easily around here. Some days it's not good to be out when the smogs linger too long. They can scald your eyes right out of your skulls. What's said? Can't something be done about it? I don't know. At times, winds come from the spire and blow the city clear of smog, but that's not as often as it'd be liked. He blinks, glances around, then shrugs. Ladies will, I guess. Don't make much sense, but then little does if you look at it long enough. Other questions? Do you know about Lothar? Missing a skull, are you? I'll bet I know what happened to it. In the ward's a fella, a major, a priest to hear tell, who collects heads and puts them on his shelves like books. They're dead, but his magics are such he can make him answer questions for him, even though they're in the dead book. This is my first time playing at Fat Pep. Where can I find this person? He frowns. Not sure, really. I heard he's got his kip in one of the ruined buildings around here, but I've never been there. He snaps his fingers. Others might know, though. Might ask Sebastian about it. Alright, if I help Sebastian kill the Abishai with Cloud Kill, then he should tell me where Lothar is. I must be going. I also need to sleep, which I think was... Actually, I'm not sure where I sleep here. I'd like to buy something? Oh, this is the guy that just had the cheese. Can I go back to the hobo's ward? Because now I should be... Huh. Lower ward. The hive, the hive, the hive, the hive. Oh, shit. Wasn't covering as much ground as I thought I was. Seems I can go to the alley of lingering sighs. Who's this dude? Korer. You see a middle-aged man wearing dusty clothes. He does not appear to be in the best of health. His skin is pale yellow, and you see an occasional pustule along his arms. Hello. He turns and glances at you from behind hollow eyes. His eyes narrow in suspicion as he continues to glance around. What do you want? His voice is raspy. I have some questions. What you bother me for? I look the part of a tout? You seem to be a knowledgeable individual that I can learn from. What do you wanting to know? I don't want to be a warrior. Are you feeling all right? Another than a few years of death won't cure. He coughs and looks up. It has been getting worse in the world of late. By my reckon, it should level out once the Great Foundry settles or a wind blows through from the spire. What's with the air? What was with the winds? At times, winds blow in from Sigil Spire, drive the smog out for a while. What's in the air here? It's mostly because of all the portals. He has a cough and fit. What? Lots of doors of the lower planes here, letting bad air and fumes and such from who knows what layer of the abyss. That's why this here's the lower ward. A jaunt through this area is like breathing in a meal. Salt, smoke, pipeweed. It's all yellow blankets of smoke and stinging sulfurous gas that this ward spits out. He gives you a gap-toothed smile. Pretty, hey? Yeah, Foundry? Center of the ward, pretty much. Look for the stacks. Them godsmen make a bunch of things out of iron. Nothing fancy, but they work. Add to the bad air 2 godsmen. The believers have their kip in the Great Foundry, banging and singing and chanting their barmy silliness on being powers in the next 10 upon 10 and a bunch of other 10 lifetimes. He rolls his eyes, then spits a brown mass from his mouth. All they do is suffer and slave and work. I slave twice as hard. No way am I going to be any sort of power. You understand me, Burke? He laughs hollowly. I have some questions. I don't think I have more questions for you. Do you know where Lothar is? No. Let's deal with this Abishai. Just keys, which I pray we'll never need. I'm taking the bandages, though. Doesn't look like you fucking fixed yourself up. Looks like you just fucked yourself up a little different. That's the way I came, but I think that just takes me to lower ward.
All right.
And then this is just to the lower ward, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. What am I doing with my life here? Lower ward is here. Clerk's ward, we've never been there. Rag Pickers Square, the Hive. Do I have any lingering quests? Oh, right, I can tell that guy in the mortuary. I got revenge. Apparently one of my quests is to explore Sigil. Only when I'm on the map, apparently. Now, where is she? Where is she? I forget where she lived. I remember her. We dealt with that box. I guess congratulations are in order. Still, it's too bad I couldn't decipher all the spells that were used to contain the fiend. Farewell.
Done. All right.
Where the hell was she? Her name was Sevtai. By the Dustman Memorial outside the mortuary. She should be here. This is the place. There's Pox. I passed her already. Am I doing that thing where I'm blind? Yep, I did that thing. I found the starved dogs barking and penned 3 of them in the dead book.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal of powers, being out blind in there just as this day. The woman reaches into her spider-like hair and draws forth a copper earring. Here you are. A pretty bit it should fetch. 'Tis worth 33 coppers at least, I'm sure. It belonged to one of me sisters, but she won't be needed anymore. Well, gained some experience there. Not as much as I was hoping. While we're here, let's sleep, since I don't know where the hell we sleep in the lower ward. Get our spells, blow our load on that Abishai.
I'm gone.
There's that, there's those. Vilquar's Eye, what do you think the odds are that I can blind an Abishai? Could I rest here? How much for a bed? The problem is they hit so fucking hard, I don't know. Actually, no, I can't use Cloud Kill because it'll heal the townspeople, won't it?
All right.
Of course, it's fucking the middle of the day, and I can't just wait. This wrecked building looks out of place here. Well, that's probably where Lothar would be. Lenny? You see a feral-looking young man in shoddy clothes. His eyes dart about as he scans his surroundings. He notices your approach and begins eyeing you warily. Greetings. He looks you up and down and glances about. Returning his attention to you, he gives a wicked grin. You'd best have a good reason for disturbing Lenny. I had some questions. I ain't no tout. If you've got questions, go find one. You'd best push out before I have to bleed you. Oh, fucking you wish. He stops smiling and frowns at you. No, I don't answer questions, Burke. Oh, he's right to the point about it. Well, I'm taking this stuff. Where's this tower? There's a drawbridge thing, they said. Well, this has to be the place. It's a dilapidated building that looks out of place.
All right.
Yeah, so there's oh, nope, there's stairs. I would say maybe there's a portal involved, but there's stairs. Hello? Thank the powers you're here, Chief. Get me out of here. What are you doing up there? Those were-rat vermin nicked me and brought me here. Come on, boss. We gotta get out of here. This place is bad news. Why don't you just float down? I tried. Get me down before. It's me! A flash of light and smoke blinds you for a moment, and a withered old man stands before you. Have we visitors, Skull? Oh no, Mort whispers furiously. Do not offend this blood boss. He'll deadbook you faster than you can spit. The old man ignores more. Greetings, traveler. Who might you be to enter Lothar's humble salon without invitation? You seem to have my skull. Ah, yes, what might that be? A skull that belongs to me is up on that shelf. It's my friend Mort. You want that chattering skull with half the grace and manners of any ordinary creature? Give me a greater skull in return if you wish it back, he replies. I do not need to bargain for something that is already mine. Where can I find a greater skull? Move aside the divan in the center of this room and pass through the portal on the eastern wall and the chambers below to the catacombs. The portal will remain active for your return. In the catacombs, many skulls. One of great value lies within the oh, hang on. One of great value lies within the interred crypts of the Dustmen, beyond the drowned nations. Bring that skull to me, as my were-rat veins have failed to do so, and I will see to it that your friend is returned to you. Perhaps I shall even answer some questions for you. That seems incredibly easy. I have been to the tomb you speak of. It is empty.
Updated my journal.
30,000. The tomb was so well trapped, so well defended from scrying magics, that it was a challenge even for me. There must be some explanation for this, and... He draws out his words angrily and slowly. You will provide it to me. Go through the portal in the chambers below and seek the answer. It was my own tomb. Your tomb? Your tomb? He eyes you carefully. We shall investigate this more carefully. Fetch me another skull, then, as you seem attached to yours, and we shall see what answers I can provide. Our agreement shall be as before. Do not try to deceive me with any bone, either. I am something of a connoisseur. Return when you have something of value to me. What? I just told you that there's no skull down there.
Updated
I
my
feel
journal.
stronger.
God damn it, we all leveled up. Find a skull of great value. Oh, maybe the Abishai. Do Abishais have skulls? Level up, by the way. That means more spells. Spell memorization abilities have increased. 1 characteristic point gained. Probably some more intelligence. I guess I never really got closure on what the most ideal wisdom was. Anyways, this guy leveled. Fighting skill, 6 HP. +1 fist. Okay. Saving throws, fighting skills, 5 hit points. Let's just max out the... Nope, she didn't get any thief points. Never mind. What's this? You know what? I don't think I want to be rummaging around in this. Did I keep Swago's head? I did keep Swago's head. Yeah, right there. How is Swago's head of any value? He's just a were-rat who served Lothar. I have the skull of Swago, a were-rat dustman missionary. Apparently, that was a little too many hot Nick tips tonight. Lothar takes the head of Swago from you and examines it carefully. A dustman missionary and spy, eh? This will be satisfactory. His fingers twist through an arcane gesture. Your friend will be waiting for you above ground where you came in. Have your answers from me. I have many questions. Why am I immortal?
Updated my journal.
Your mortality, your soul, if you will, that which allows you to live and die, is gone from you. It was stripped from you by magical means, by the night hag, Ravel Puzzlewell. Sounds like a Harry Potter villain. Your mortality is the key to your existence. When you find it, you'll find your answers. Tell me about this Ravel. Ravel Puzzlewell is an enigma, even amongst the night hags. Some would call her barmy. Others say she plays a deeper game than any can see through. She's evil through and through, making the fiends you'll see in the area seem positively divine when compared to her. She's out of the reach of men now, thanks to the powers, for she was mazed by the Lady of Pain. Mazed? Mazes are like pocket dimensions, small places between places. To reach one, you'll need to find a portal and a key. I don't know where the door or the key are. Perhaps you should seek some of your old acquaintances. You've certainly left a trail of them behind. They'll find you, no doubt. Pray they mean you well. Perhaps you should visit the Civic Fest Hall. They have many answers there. What did Revel do?
Updated my journal.
She was a maker of toys and puzzles, a solver of problems that didn't need solving. She decided that Sigil, the cage, was the largest puzzle box of all, and set herself to undo it. To let in the armies of fiends at her disposal, no doubt, to upset the balance of the city and turn the entire burg into a charnel house. Pray to any power you hold dear with thanks that she did not succeed.
You know, I've learned some
Farewell.
new tricks.
I guess you learned a little bit from that jibber jabber. Get that backstab up there. I'm hoping it only goes to 100. 51 hit points. Getting pretty beefy, girl. Did we give you that dope necklace? No. Look at this. She takes 25% less damage. She gains 10 hit points. So she's actually a toughest character, and I guess she's like a dodge tank, sort of. And we've got Mort back, who unfortunately languished by not getting all that jibber jabber XP.
Huh? Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
Does he want to talk about that at all? What do you know about the Night Hag, Ravel? Well, she's a Night Hag, and she was definitely barmy enough to make you immortal of all people. I mean, she could have chosen me, Mort rolls his eyes still. Anyone addled enough to lock blades with a Lady of Pain isn't someone we really want to find. I had other questions. Okay. How'd you die? He doesn't know. Alright then. So yeah, she's in great shape now. Level 5. Actually, no, she's only 5. He's 6, so he's still got a bit of a lead on her. I'm the tough kid. Level 8 mage. Watch out. I got another Actually, maybe... Let's take one of each. And then another force missile. I might be able to give an Abishai a run for his money. If I can remember where the hell he is. To the Coffin Maker. What? This strange building appears to be a coffin maker's shop. The sign above the doors is the slogan, "Engineered for Eternity," clearly written upon it. Dim Tree. You see a tall, slender man with a glassy-eyed expression. He seems engrossed in some tale that the shopkeeper is relating. Occasionally nods his head, but makes no comments of his own. Hello. The man turns slightly at your greeting, just enough to acknowledge your presence. You notice that he's a little pale of complexion and rather gaunt-looking. He's giving you a blank stare. The shopkeeper does not seem to notice any of this and continues with a stream of useless prattle. I have some questions. The man seems to slowly turn his attention back to the shopkeeper and nods at some point being made. The nod seems to come too late in the conversation to you, but the shopkeeper's oblivious to this fact. Slowly the man returns his attention to you, staring at you blankly. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're about to turn away in frustration when you think you notice a strange musty odor about the man. Step closer and sniff. You lean in and sniff at the man. As you do, a musty odor fills your senses, an odor you recognize from your time in the mortuary. It's the smell of dead flesh preserved by magic. I can speak to the dead. You're a zombie, aren't you? The creature continues to stare at you blankly. I am Dim Tree. Why are you here? He slowly glances at the shopkeeper and makes a feeble gesture towards him. Seeing this as a sign of interest, the shopkeeper redoubles his efforts in telling whatever tale he's relating to the poor creature. Dim Tree looks at you again. Hamrus, he talks. Hamrus never stops. Wanders town, annoys master, annoys everyone. Master create Dim Tree. Tells Dim Tree talk to Hamrus. Now Hamrus stay in shop. Master happy. Town happy. Dim Tree sad. He was a zombie created just to keep this guy distracted from fucking talking all the time. How can I help you? The creature pauses, then resumes his slow speech with you. You can almost detect a pleading tone in his voice. Find Master Sebastian. Ask him to please release me. Please. Okay.
All right.
Sebastian has a hand in this. Interesting.
All right.
The lower ward seems a lot smaller than the hive, if I'm looking at this right. What's that? The pawn shop. Hello? Micah. This rotund woman, complete with shrewish eyes and a nasal voice, brays out. What have we here, a customer? Do mine eyes spy a customer? The diminutive man replies, Of course your eyes spy a customer. They see a customer all the time. Customers on the street. We have no customers. We'll never have customers. It's useless and forlorn to hope for. He pauses as his eyes alight on you. Micah, we have a customer. That's what I've been saying to you. She lowers her voice and turns to you. What can we do for you? Let's talk about trades. Shards of Fate. These gauntlets have been created from special crystals found only in the plains of Baator. When struck by these gauntlets, the crystals will shatter into thousands of pieces, tearing into the flesh and bone of those unlucky enough to be struck. Although heavy metal plates protect the user's hand, there remains to be a slight chance that some of the shards may strike the user. Usable only by fighters. I wonder if I could punch an Abishai with this. I wonder if this is considered magic. 2,400 to kill an Abishai, though. Cockroach charm. Plus 4 AC. Neat. Just a glass eye. Don't wear that. Crimson Sphere earring. I resist fire. Not usable by Ignis. Oh. It's getting to the point where we should be able to rescue him. Oh. Who did we... It was probably Sebastian, actually. Sebastian might have been the one that fucked up Ignis, because then we can get Ignis to join us. Then we'll have 2 mages. I don't want this shit. All right, goodbye. Promising, though. Hello? Shopper? Greetings. Yes, Cutter, some questions. He frowns and waves you away. No. Oh, well, fuck you, man.
All right.
Is that the tower? No, it's not letting me walk over there. They implied there was a tower here. To the upper ward. Can I go there? I don't see an upper ward unless the clerk's ward is the upper ward. Diligence? This older, stern-looking woman is clearly on her way somewhere. When she notices your approach, she studies you with a disapproving, tight-lipped frown. Hello. The woman nods curtly, speaking in a tone as cold as ice. Yes, what is it? And watch your words, for I am Diligence, 4th magistrate of the ward. Who? She simply stares at you. I had some questions. I'm no tout, sir, who entertains the questions of passerby for a handful of coins. Find someone else to answer your questions. I have an important government business to attend to. I didn't think you a tout, madam. Rather, you appeared most knowledgeable, and I was hoping you could aid me. 22 wisdom. Just the same, sir. Well, then I apologize, and thank you for the time you've given me. Farewell. Wait a moment. I can see by your manner you are well-educated, sir, yet you appear to insist upon a lifestyle of wandering and senseless violence. Why not settle in Sigil, become a contributing citizen rather than some bloody-handed nomad in the streets? Oh, the choice is out of my hands, I assure you. How so? Tell her your story, or what you know of it. Diligence looked shocked. That's quite a tale, sir. Were it only a tale, madam, it is my life, and I have the scars to prove it, as you noted when first we met, I believe. Yes, quite so, she smiled slightly. You'd begun to wonder if she was even capable of such a thing. I wish you luck, sir, in your undertakings. May you find yourself once more. Well, thank you. Well, I guess she's still the one to talk. Fuck you. Well, at least the sun's up, so I can explore the lower ward a little bit more easily. What's this place? You can't determine what this odd device is. Okay, what's this? These crates are beginning to show signs of age. Actually, maybe it's what Sebastian was standing next to, because he's afraid to fight it. This abysmally boring job. Oh, they're godsmen. Anazai, are you a dustman? You see a sickly Gizeri woman. She's hunched and bent, and her constant coughing is obviously a source of pain to her. She holds a handkerchief that's practically soaking with blood, tissue, and phlegm to her face. Greetings. She stares at you and speaks a few mumbled words to Dakan. Dakan glances at you and says, she cannot understand your speech. She says she is dying. What's she dying of? Her name is Anazi. She says she used to work in a meat curing house here until half a month ago when the illness became too much for her to bear. She was abandoned, evicted from her home, and left for dead. Speech pains her, and her illness has crippled much of her mind. She says there is nothing she can give you of value. And? Know that she will not recover. I can put her out of her misery. That is all. As the Zerth of the people, it is my responsibility to provide an alternative. Do it, but make it painful. Jesus. He draws his blade and waits for the woman to prepare herself. She touches the unbroken circle of Zerthaman he wears for a moment, and her face is stoic. His blade is a blur, and when he has completed the stroke, she lies bleeding at the hard stone of Sigil streets. Christ.
Updated my journal.
That's 4,000 experience points, because Dungeons & Dragons is a harsh and unforgiving place. 2 copper coins. Apparently W opens my mage book, as in, what does this button do? It opens your mage book. This rune wagon is quite useless. Yemen. Did you hear that guy in the background? He's got a special on slaves. Do with them whatever you want. This man is rough, leathery skin, with a pale yellow cast and gaunt features. His face is angular, his nose is small and highly placed, and his ears taper to points. A tracery of tattoos and scars cover his body. He is dressed in strange, gaudy leathers that look more ornamental than combat-ready. His eyes are like 2 small black stones, and they track you as you approach. Before you reach him, Dakan pauses. I'd caution you against speaking to this Gith Yankee. He's the other kind of Gith.
Updated my journal.
Gith Yankee and Githzeri were once of common stock. We were slaves and food for the Illithids. mind flayers, who devoured our lives in order to succor their own. One of our ancestors, the warrior queen Gith, led us to victory against the Illithids, and we escaped. We have waged unending war on the mind flayers ever since. However, there was disagreement over the future of our people. Upon the blasted plains, our leader, Zerthaman, made the pronouncement of two skies, and steel was bared. Our race became two. It is a rift that cannot be crossed peacefully. Okay. Yeah, the last time I ignored my party telling me not to talk to people, we pissed off an Abishai permanently. Yep, there's the slave master. Hey. You see a boisterous auctioneer. He is very animated and does a lot of shouting, yelling, and stomping. He seems to have a tendency towards melodrama. Makes a lot of strange facial expressions as he waves his arms. Greetings. He glances at you and motions to the crowd that he's taking a break. Well, 1,000 greetings do I bestow upon you, sir. He does a double take when he notices your scars. You know, I take one look at you with my discerning eye, and I see a man in the market for some healing charms. Do you have any? He gives you a shocked look and gestures grandly at himself. Do I, Darren, have any charms? He pauses for effect. No, sir, I do not. However, don't let that fact discourage you. I have plenty of other items for sale. He points to the rear of the auction block where a group of people stand in chains. You sell slaves. He shakes his head. No, sir. These are indentured servants, not slaves. For the most part, they're guilty of minor crimes. The proceeds from their sale go towards paying their debt to the city. After their term of servitude, they'll be free citizens once again. Sounds like slavery with extra steps. Sounds like a good way to pay their debt to society. He gives you a bright smile. I don't concern myself with such thoughts. My task is to sell their contracts as given by the courts of sigil. He lowers his voice as he leans in closer. And collect a percentage of my efforts, you understand. He straightens. You said there were... What crimes did they commit? He shrugs his shoulders. I don't know for certain, but I'd guess theft, assault, or not being able to pay their debts. Those are the most common transgressions. Interesting questions. I can't buy any? Who are you? Darren's the name, friend. Can it be you've not heard of me? I'm wounded, verily I am. He smiles wider at the feigned wound. No one finer or more well known for bringing people who want people a little closer together. He points to the rear of the auction block where a group of people stand in chains. Do you want to be wanting someone? I do, but I can't buy them. What can you tell me about Sigil? He laughs and spreads his arms as if to take in the entire city, the glorious city of gold. City from which all doors lead. He smiles and wigs his eyebrows. And all doors lead too. You cannot be told about Sigil. You must experience her. I have been. Goodbye. Whoa, 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 what's that building?
Skull itch.
The warehouse? The siege tower. There you are. How much for the child? What's that? The print shop. Two for the price of one. I'm really pissed off I can't buy those slaves. The printing shop with printing press. I've got a message for you to run. Here, take it in these coins. I'll be back with your receipt. Scofflaw pen. You see a thin, stooped man hunched over a desk, scribbling on a piece of paper. His hair is thinning and drab, drawn back into a ponytail, and thin spectacles adorn his hooked nose. His age could be anywhere from his early 20s to his late 40s. He doesn't look up as he speaks to you. What do you want? Make it quick. What is this place? He looks sharply at you, ceasing the scritching of his pen. Are you entirely dim? It's a printing shop. I print things here? Look around you. I print. What do you print? Books, pamphlets, handbills, words, letters, whatever. He amends. Though I don't do racy prints, and I won't fulfill any perversions you might want, nor do I care to ask. All right, so. No smut. No point to be in this ward anymore. Goodbye.
I'm gone.
There you are, gross suck. Gross suck yourself. All right, I think everybody's... Well, actually, nope. He doesn't have his magical teeth.
Hey, come on.
Use. I want you to do piercing damage. I want you to do crushing damage. I'm hoping that they're just magical. Enchanted +1, they are. Okay, so he is magical. She is magical. He is magical. I am also magical. Put the scalpel away. Okay. Got the quick save. Everybody's healed up. There's a chance we can kill him. Probably not. Actually, maybe he'll just... We're allowed to talk to him. Maybe he'll just go away. No, I think the contract was to kill him. Skull Mob, what the fuck? Mord can summon an avalanche of his friends from the bones of the night to come and take a bite out of a target. Magic resistance does not affect this ability. The target gets no saving throw against this effect. They do 1 to 4 hit points of normal piercing damage per Mort's level. He can only use this ability once per day. And he's level 5. 6. 6 to 24 damage once per day. Let's focus on the litany of curses. 10 seconds per level, which is like 40 seconds. 60 seconds.
Choke on a bone, you
All right.
witless ape.
That worked. Commence load blowing. And then she has to specifically backstab him, so wait for him to run in. And then we're gonna do force missiles.
Done.
See, it didn't let me click more than once. It should do... let's try just magic missile. Maybe? Well, hang on. After each hit, that's a lot of work. He's taking damage. He's slightly injured.
I will hear you.
Right, get behind him. That's not behind him. The taunt stopped.
What's the word, Chief?
Ran right in front of him, which was not my intention. Just keep tossing magic missiles at him till he drops. I'm afraid to cast the meteor because I think the meteor hits all of us. Each 1 meteor for each level of experience, and I'm 6, so 6 meteors. Anyone within... Yeah, I think this is very dangerous. Oh, we did it. So we can kill Abishai's now if we're careful. He might have actually been a very weak Abishai.
Done.
Just so we can get a feel for fighting him. 8,000 experience points,
gone.
though. Good hustle, everybody. Nameless One Mage does it again. I killed him. Have you completed your quest? I've come for what's due me. One moment, please, Cutter. Sebastian reaches into his robe and removes a small crystal ball. He gazes into it for a moment before returning his attention to you. I cannot thank you enough, Cutter. I shall live up to my part of the bargain. Are you ready? Yes. Charisma +2. That's not what I wanted. I wanted you to help me with Ignis. It is done, Cutter. Once again, I thank you. Thank you and farewell,
Updated
Sebastian.
my journal.
That's not really what I wanted. Good day, Cutter. Oh. We have to find the Night Hag Ravel puzzle well. Lothar suggested the next stage of my journey might be to journey to the Civic Festive Hall, where someone might be able to tell me about that. It's actually around time to stop, so let's not be in the middle of our Fest Hall adventure for next time. I think we'll stop here. We got a lot done. We're learning more about whatever the hell my problem is. A weird witch lady stole my soul. And, oh fuck, I'm a level 8 mage now. Christ. That's 8 meteors. This guy's doing pretty well for himself. He's almost a level 6 mage. Did I get any more slots? Slots are all under control. So are his. Yeah, man. Fucking takes a few spells to drop an Abishai, but worth it. And they don't get to know magic. So yeah, I think we are doing pretty well, but we'll try to learn more about the Nameless One next time. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.